Okay, let me just make sure this pulls up good and is working. Please work, work, work properly. There we go. Okay. All right. So I know I said last time, first game is Bears at Washington, but I forgot about something. Bye weeks start in week 5, which is way earlier than I really feel like they should start, but that's when they start. So I'm gonna go through the teams with the buys before I start working on Bears at Commanders. We're probably only gonna get 2 games in today, maybe 3. We'll see. Obviously, like usual, I have until about 3 o'clock. So I got 4 hours, but I gotta get through the bye week teams. So first bye week team is the Browns. Oh, I didn't delete those notifications. I gotta do that. I'll do that right now, actually. All right, Browns are on a bye week. I'm not convinced what to do. Part of me just wants to say stay grinding for every single one. The self scouting doesn't matter. Self scouting is awful. Like that, like upping awareness for I don't even know what that STA is. Maybe is it stamina? I don't know. But it's not important. Morale up minus awareness. That's interesting. Maybe for a team that's like winning a lot, But I feel like XP is just the best currency. Like XP is just always the best currency, no matter what. So I just feel like every team is gonna probably do the keep grinding. Is David Bell healthy yet? He's healthy again. Okay. See, this is the week he finally gets healthy. Of course, it's on a bye week, but you know we can return to juicing up our receiver core. And by juicing up, I mean hopefully making it sufficient enough to where we don't have to draft one. Because this team has plenty of other needs. They need another lineman at least. Who knows what Joel Batonio is going to do. They need. They're probably going to need a linebacker, if I had to guess. At least one. Defensive tackle, they definitely could use help in because the other two guys are. Agba's 28 and not very high overall. Um, Ogunjobi's 27 and like a middle overall. Kind of a middling rating, so that's kind of meh. Cornerback should be good for a few years. Cornerback should be good for at least 3 seasons without any questions. Um, who else should be good? Safety should be all right. You got Hickman behind Peppers and Delpit. Delpit's really young. Peppers is going to be there for long enough to where Hickman can. By the time Peppers is done or starts declining and isn't the guy anymore, Hickman will almost assuredly be high enough overall to take the job anyway. So that's not an issue. So like, I don't know. It really is mostly just it mostly is just finishing up the offensive line, making it complete, making it whole. Because right now it's not. But the hope is for it to eventually become that. Obviously, I got a really bad center, but Wills is still young, and despite my issues with him, watching him actually play on Sundays, he's there's definitely worse left tackles. He's probably like similar to how I call the Jaguars the worst good team ever or the best bad team ever. I can't tell. Wills is probably the best bad tackle ever or the worst good tackle ever. I can't tell. Like it's like, do you call him a bad tackle but say he's at the top of the bad tackles, Or do you call him a good tackle, but say he's like kind of the lower end of a good tackle? I don't know. It's hard to say. And it's just like the Jaguars. Although watching their collapse this past season, all the all the Trevor Lawrence Glazers, watching their boy just completely fail at the end of the year to actually accomplish the playoffs, despite having a 99% chance to make it by like week 12 or whatever it was. What were they, 9-4 and missed the playoffs, or 8-4 or 8-3 or something? I think it was 8-3. I think they were 8-3 and ended up missing the playoffs, which was hilarious because all they needed to do was at any point win one more game. That was it. That's all they had to do. Win one more game, and they just couldn't. Like, how do you choke that hard? That's almost as bad as what happened to the Eagles. Obviously, the Eagles did make the playoffs, though, because their run up was a little bit better before the collapse happened. But once that collapse kicked off, it was brutal. They were tough to watch. Like, if you're an Eagles fan, I am sorry. Like, I normally have zero sympathy for Eagles fans, but like, what even happened? And then you got your coach being like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight literally every single person that's a fan of the opposing team. I'm gonna get into arguments with fans. I'm gonna really, really, really try to upset anybody I possibly can." I don't get how Nick Sirianni, like, is he not self-aware enough to realize that like there's so many people watching him act like a literal child sometimes. Like it's not even like the tough guy look. No, he just literally acts like a child. Like getting into fights with everybody, arguing with anybody who he can. Like they're fans, dude. Like what do you, they're gonna fan is short for fanatic. The fan is supposed to be crazy. The fan is supposed to be biased. You're supposed to be an intelligent adult man who has better things to do and worry about than whether the fan thinks you're doing a good job. Like why do you I just don't get it. He's just so like I it's just weird to say a coach is immature. Like usually the problem comes with players are immature, but it's just weird. Oh man. But anyway, out of the Bucks, I don't really remember. Wait, why did I get on the? Why did I get on the Eagles? Oh, because I was talking about the Jaguars. Why did I get on the Jaguars? Oh, because of Jedrick Wills. Yep, I remember now. It all pieces together once you think about it. Elijah Cansey already up to an 80 overall or 81. Um, do I start with Yaya Diaby? No, no. Let's do Silver C. Dennis. Probably, unless there's somebody else I should do. No, meh. I could do Kate Otten, but I think he's gonna wait for the next spot. Once the first spot opens up, usually the next spots open up pretty quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Dennis. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Obviously, Kate Otten's a starter, and you'd want him to be higher overall quicker, but he's also playing, and like I don't know, I don't. I mean, tight ends they're great and all, but I don't think that overall of a tight end matters that much as long as they're good enough. And like a Jeremy Ruckert is not good enough. I need him to be better. You know, a Tommy Tremble is not good enough. I need him to be better. But a 70, what is he, 76 Kate Otten? That's fine. That's good enough. We can work with that. So, it's just one of those things that like, yes, the tight end that I could train is the starter, but we really need that. We really need that linebacker depth. We really need Dennis to become something real quick here, because if he doesn't, next season our defense is going to start falling apart interior wise. Well, that's not true. At the second level, it will. So like short passes and inside routes and essentially most. Here's the thing, right? A great D line doesn't stop the run. A great D line allows the linebackers to stop the run. Like, yes, a very talented set of defensive tackles can stuff plenty of runs. But if you really look at the numbers, they don't get all that many tackles. They don't get all that many tackles for loss. Defensive tackles don't put up big numbers, and there's a reason for that. Because their job isn't to put up the numbers. So like the best pair of defensive tackles, I don't know that they make any tackles, but their linebackers are always clean, and the linebackers do make a bunch of tackles. The defensive line, it's a little more thankless than the offensive line because you get sacks, people can recognize you, stuff like that. But in the run game, it's just as thankless. Like 90% of the time, no one cares about any defensive tackles in the run game, like at all. I mean, hell, 90% of people don't care about defensive tackles. All they care about is edge rushers, which is why I don't know. It's just really annoying because like your defensive line starts from the inside out. Like it does not start outside in. You can't have good edge rushers but terrible defensive tackles and say, "Yep, we're good." Like that's not gonna work. You're gonna be awful. Because I don't care how good. It's similar to what happened to the Cowboys this past season. I don't care how good Demarcus Lawrence and what's his face, Micah Parsons and what's the other one's name? The one that they let leave. Dorrance Armstrong and Sam Williams. I don't care how good they could be. If your defensive tackles aren't good enough to stop the run, that doesn't matter because other teams are just going to run on you. And that's just it. You're just done. They're just going to run it and run it and run it and run it, and you can't stop it. So I was contemplating whether to do the bye weeks before all the games or after, but like looking at it, if I do it after, I will forget. I will 100% forget before we reach the end of the week. So I can't do that. I have to do it before. So I think that there's going to be a couple weeks where I feel like there's a couple weeks where there's 6 teams on a bye, and there's a couple weeks where there's only 2 teams on a bye. I might be mistaken. I don't remember. But I think most of the time it's 4 teams that are on a bye. So we just got to get through 4 bye weeks each time from here until I think like week 12 or 13. Which isn't that big of a deal. It don't take that long. We're already, what are we? We're only 12 minutes in. We're already done with 2. Almost. So it's about 15 minutes to do 2. Ability slot. Oh boy. Does Tough not fit him? Yeah, Tough not fits him. That feels right. Edge protector, obviously, is really, really good. Natural talent, he is what he was. A first round pick for a reason. Secure protector, that makes sense. Tough nut, he's good in the run game, so makes sense. Jamel Dean getting an upgrade, that's good. Ooh, a speed boost, that's always good. We always love that. Carlton Davis getting an upgrade too. Another speed boost. Holy moly, they're going to be almost average speed. Kate Otten getting an upgrade up to a 77. See, like that's very workable, and that's without even focus training him. Once Tryon Shoyinka gets to 80, I'm probably, or if we get another slot for training. Once that happens, then I will probably switch to Otten or put Otten in there. He'll probably be the next guy up. That's what I'm trying to say. And then it'll probably be KJ Britt. Who else do we even have? And then maybe we'll start working on those backup linebackers. Or backup cornerbacks, my bad. Eisen and McCollum. But until then, it doesn't really matter, so. Ooh, McCollum is getting an upgrade, though. He's a scheme fit now. O.J. Howard Getting an upgrade. Keep it moving up to a 69 overall. Nice. Robert Hainsey, good to see it. Kieft, please get a speed boost. Please. Speed boost? Speed boost? No. He's a good fullback. Like he's really slow for a tight end, and he's kind of slow for a fullback too. But he's just a good fullback. Like you can look at those numbers and be like, those numbers suck. But like those numbers suck for a lineman. Those numbers suck for a tight end. For a fullback, those numbers are great. Like those are fantastic numbers. Obviously, you wish the trucking was a little bit better, and the rake tackle and carrying and stiff arm was a little bit better. But you know what? Who cares? We're not handing him the football. We're asking him to steamroll somebody, and steamroll somebody he can. So that's really all that matters. Ooh, Cody Mauch. Mouch. How in the world is he a hidden dev, but he's a 65 overall? How are they going to do that to him? Like when? How am I supposed to work with that? Like, am I just supposed to start him? Like linemen don't grow fast enough for that to be helpful. I mean, I guess I could make the lineman grow fast enough for that to be helpful, but that would be cheating, and I don't want to cheat. Raekwon O'Neal up to a 59 overall pass protector, 69 overall. Some of these guys are definitely guys that I would like to replace if I can. But anyway, we're not even going to look at the roster because it doesn't matter. Next team on a bye is the Chargers. A lot of teams up on the top of this whole thing, this whole list. Obviously, the list goes in alphabetical order, so it's not like a who's best, just who's up top. But oh, Brandon Staley. He's only got 3 guys. 2 of them are linemen, thank goodness. Tuli Pelotu. Let's work on this guy. Get it up. Get moving. Get moving. There we go. That's one. Did the Chargers take a defensive tackle? I don't remember. Oh, we got it. Nice recovery. I don't remember if they took a D tackle. I really hope they did, because if they didn't, then this next season is once again going to be Joey Bosa moved to D tackle and we run a 4-3. I mean, I don't think the 4-3 thing is probably ever going to change, which is unfortunate because Nwosu and Tui Pelotu should be the outside backers instead of the ends, and then Bosa can just stay an interior end instead of just full D tackle, and that would be fine, and that would be less questionable. But instead, because they have 7,000 quality linebackers, I don't have a choice but to play a 4-3, because otherwise I'm putting somebody on a bench that's better than somebody who'd be starting up on the D line. So it's just annoying. Which does probably mean that Bosa's moving to D tackle again, no matter what. But well, actually, there is one way out of that. Kaiser White, Drew Tranquil, and what's the big guy's name? What's his name? Just some of the linebackers need to like fall off. Preferably Kaiser White and Denzel Perryman, because I believe they're the 2 oldest. You know, and then some of their linebackers need to not pan out, and then it can be like a Kenneth Murray and Drew Tranquil in the middle, backed up by those guys because they fell off or didn't work out. That would be ideal. Not that I want anyone to be bad, but for this instance, that would be absolutely what this team needs. Which is why there's no way it's going to happen, because it's funny, because the Chargers having bad luck is funny. Not that it's really luck, but you know. Quentin Johnston is going to be their wide receiver one this year. That's hilarious. They're probably going to have Palmer play outside because they probably want Lad McConkey to play in the slot. So Palmer's probably going to be the outside guy at two. Quentin Johnston's going to have to step up and be the one. Like, and obviously that's just like in the positioning for the one, not necessarily numbers wise. Because numbers wise, Johnston can be the three for all it matters if they're winning. Like winning fixes everything. Winning makes stats not matter. He could be the three stats wise, but he's probably going to line up as the one. You know, the X. Is it X? Y? Y is tight end, isn't it? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not an offensive guy. I don't know how all the letters work. It's kind of like the gap system for defensive linemen. Like I don't expect offensive guys to know all the gap numbers. Now it's better if they do. Obviously, it's probably better if I know You know what? Actually, no. I don't think it matters. I think that's part of why I've remained ignorant to which letter is which because it doesn't really matter. Like it's a receiver. There's a receiver there. There's a receiver there. There's a slot there. There's a tight end there. I don't care what letter you give them. Like that's not real. They're just look at the position. Like look at what they are. Look at where they line up. There you go. Good enough. That's all you need. But I don't know. And maybe that's just me being stubborn and old at heart, despite not even being a, not even despite barely being able to drink. But you know, it is what it is. Also, how is he 6'4" not a physical receiver? That upsets me greatly. His release is atrocious. His spectacular catch is only pretty good. His deep route's bad. His catching in traffic is. I mean, his catching in real life is terrible. What's his jump? His jumping is fantastic. That's fantastic. But like all of his blocking stats are atrocious. Well, actually, you know what? His run block at 52, that's for a receiver that's pretty good. That's actually solid. So he's not as bad as I'm thinking. But like he's still not great. Also Kenneth Murray. Oh, what an almost good linebacker he is. He's so close to being good. He's almost good, but he's just not quite there. Ooh, Jamari Salyer hit 70. He did not hit 70. He is still 69 overall. Darn it. Dan Feeney, who are you? You gonna go up? Nope. Are no linemen gonna go up when we upgrade them for this run through? I don't know, but Nick Neiman's not a lineman, so +1 zone coverage. Wait a minute. Oh, I read that wrong. Okay. I was gonna say I thought Speed Rusher was second at the same overall as Run Stopper with those horrendous rushing stats. I was gonna be like, huh? What? Who? Who designed this? But no, it was just I just read wrong. I just can't see. Speaking of not being able to see, why are there so many guys getting upgrades right now? I do wish scenario XP boosts went to practice squad guys instead of just practice XP, because like that would be really nice, like really nice if that both things went to them. Like it'd be really, really, really nice. Because then they'd actually upgrade more than maybe one overall after the course of the season. Like the fact that they can go the entire year and get one upgrade. Like I get it, they're practice squad. They shouldn't get a lot. But scenario boost should also go to them because they are a part of the team. Anything that's like, oh, the whole team gets it, they should also get it. Like I don't think I don't think that's a controversial statement. I think that that's just should be the case. And the fact that it's not bothers me. Because, like, you don't belittle, like, these teams need the practice squad. The practice squad players are key roles in getting everything sorted through. The last team, by the way, is the Seahawks on a bye. All right, I can close this now. But yeah, like the practice squad is super important, and anyone that thinks it's not doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Like those guys are pivotal in making sure the team is ready each week. Like they're the guys getting beat up in practice all the time. They're the guys making sure everyone knows what's going on. Obviously, just by being, you know, practice dummies for the coaches to run the other team's stuff. But still, like it. I mean, it's important. So what are we gonna be about half hour, 35 minutes in before I even get to the Bears? That's nice. Okay, I'm just gonna start talking about other things. I've gotten into a terrible habit recently of how I'm uploading uploading these to YouTube. You know, again, hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Um, but I've started uploading it at night and then in the morning, trusting myself to get up early enough to title it and make a thumbnail and everything for it. And like, it hasn't bit me yet, but there is 100% going to be a day where I just don't get up early enough, and there's just going to be a video that's uploaded that's just going to be like the most random jumble of numbers and letters that makes up the name, because that's just what the file name is when I upload it. And that's going to be unfortunate when that happens. I don't want it to happen, and I'm going to try my best not to let it happen. Also, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Kobe, buddy, I need. Okay, we got to restart. Tyler Lockett is not that good. All right, like, come on. Dude, you're right there. Swat it away. Okay, see, Russell Wilson is just God now. Just just lofting it right over my head when I'm underneath, and when I'm out of position, pinpointing the exact spot that he can get it to. Like, what are we doing? How? What? 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 No. No. No, 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 no. You don't get to do that. How does that work? You can't have it start going one way and then magically just start going back a different way after he throws it? No. What is that? That is not the route. The receiver wouldn't know to adjust that way because that's not the route they're running. Thank you. You actually ran it and threw it correctly this time. Like, buddy, this is not an offensive drill. Quit trying to dot me up. Just throw the ball and lock it. Just run the route. Thank you. That's going to be gold. Holy moly. Why? Like, Russell Wilson, you're not even that good. Maybe a couple of years ago you were, but you got old real fast. Oh. No, I'm not tired. Why would I can't be tired right now. We haven't even gotten into games yet. It's going to be noon before I even get to them at this rate. Holy moly. I feel like the bye week shouldn't take this long, but they are taking this long, which is unfortunate. Attaboy, Brown. Way to show Kobe how to do it. Whoa, okay, wow. See, Kobe was getting cooked on those, and Brown is just out here making all the plays. I mean, that's already gold, first try. Like, wow. All right, well, nobody's perfect. But, oh, undercut it. There we go. I guess it's overcutting it in that instance because I'm still going from over top to underneath, but I'm taking a path over him, not under him. I don't know. Who cares? It's not real. It's not real. That's the moral of the story. None of it's real. So it doesn't matter. Although I'm still pissed about the Chiefs Jets game. Like, why did it just not exist anymore? I'm genuinely upset about that. I did upload both of them. The one that went up today was the Chiefs Jets game that actually ended up counting. The one that went up yesterday was the one that had the game that ended up not counting. But I wasn't gonna not include it. It's just really annoying because the Jets definitely won the first time, and then the Chiefs barely won the second time. And like I could have forced a victory for the Jets, but I didn't want to do that. That just doesn't feel clean. It feels like I'm putting too much of a hand into it if I do that. Like, obviously, I have two hands on the steering wheel with this whole thing because I'm doing all the focus training stuff. I'm controlling, who gets the first and second half kickoff. But other than that, though, I'm leaving it all up to the game. I don't control. I don't control what happens. I don't play a single drive. I don't even play a single play. The only play I've accidentally played is a kickoff that was just a touchback, so it didn't matter anyway. And if it wasn't a touchback, I would have just. I don't know. I don't think I would have done anything. I think I would have just played it out and come back and simmed it, or gone into the slow sim, and just let it play. I mean, it didn't end up mattering because I was the Packers on accident, and I did the kickoff against the Bears, and then the Bears proceeded to kick the asses of the Packers 6 ways from Sunday. But if it did end up mattering, I don't know what I would have done. Probably nothing, but could have done something. DK getting an upgrade, that's pretty good. A speed upgrade. He's at 97. He was already at. Wait, was he at 97 speed already? Did they lower his speed this year? I could have swore he was at 97 last year. Huh. Weird. Big man is fast. Our O-line's getting a lot better. Well, I say a lot better. Our tackles both got an upgrade. Trey Brown gets an upgrade. We like to see it up to 75. Why is Homer getting an upgrade? I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Is he like fast? No, 91 speed's okay. It's not special. Deontay Williams, can he make a kick now? The accuracy went up, but the power did not. The power was the problem in the last game. And I clicked upgrade power, and he did not go up. Anyway, that's all the bye weeks this week, so now we can get into the game. Bears at Commanders. We can get to starting that. I don't remember. There's probably a short week scenario, but I think that's it. Yeah, short week. That's the only scenario we got. Yep, It's Bears at Commanders. That's the first one. Short week. I don't have to do anything. I just got to click through. And obviously the goal doesn't matter to me because I can't do anything about it. Score 4 touchdowns and win. And the funny thing is, it doesn't even matter what the goal is. Because whichever team wins is the team that gets a boost. Like, It does not matter if you get the goal or not. All you have to do is actually win, and it just doesn't matter. Like I don't know. There's nothing else to say about it. That's an easy pick. The difference in going from covering Tyler Lockett to covering Darnell Mooney is wild. Like Mooney's not bad, but he's just so much slower. Like Lockett's still a burner. Like obviously don't use him like that very often, but Mans is fast, and Mooney is just kind of a average slot receiver type guy, speed wise, athletically. So I just know that the Bears kind of did feel dirty. For his first season, his number one receiver should have been a number three on most teams. His second season, yes, he had DJ Moore and Cole Kmet, and Mooney was now not the one, but like the offensive line was still really, really bad at pass blocking. It was hurt all the time. The scheme was weird, and they tried to make him not run. Like, I understand not wanting your quarter. Here's the thing. I understand that the goal is a quarterback who can run, not a running quarterback. But if you have a quarterback who likes to run, let him run. Like, you're just sabotaging it. If you do have a running quarterback, you gotta let him run, or else he's not gonna be as good. Like, that's just a fact. And, like, I have the complete faith in the world that Fields can figure out how to read an NFL defense. I have no. I mean, look at the last few weeks of the year that he played in. He played really, really well down the stretch. Like, it's never been about ability. It's just about consistency and getting him in a system that works for him effectively. That doesn't take so much of his game away or doesn't try to restrict him and just does what he does well. And that's the thing a lot of coaches just seem to never be able to get. It's not your scheme. It's how your scheme fits the players you have. Like I don't care. You could have the 49ers roster, but if you run a scheme that doesn't work with them, they're suddenly not that good anymore. And that's why coaching also matters. Now, I don't think coaching matters as much in the NFL as it does in college. In college, it's probably the most important it ever will be in the sport, especially with how recruiting and everything is going nowadays. Also, I did not get gold. That's embarrassing. Fields, buddy, what are we doing? Okay, that was a start. We're off on the second try. What a start we're off to. I didn't hit the second one. Whoops. That's a bullseye. There we go. Up to bronze already. All right. Here we go. No bullseye. That's unfortunate. Oh man. Come on. We're definitely closer. I think that we've already eclipsed the amount of points we had last time. And we've got it. Like a bullseye, once you get to that 7, 8 times multiplier, it is insane how many points that is. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, coaching. Like it's just weird. Like most people don't comprehend just how much a bad scheme can hurt a player or how much a good scheme can help a player. Like a good scheme can save a player's career. And that's not like a joke. Like being in a bad scheme can ruin your career, and being in a good one can save it. Like if Brady had been in a system that wasn't, short routes, a lot of quick game stuff, like just, run heavy, Lean on the defense. If he wasn't in a scheme like that, if he was in a scheme where it was like, all right, we're gonna empty you out, we're gonna air it out, we're gonna fling it, deep passes all over the yard. The run and gun, risk it for the biscuit system that Bruce Arians runs. Not a chance. Obviously, later in his career, when he went over to Tampa, it worked, but that's because he took the risk it for the biscuit system away and installed, like him and Byron Leftwich came in with at least he did. He came in with an idea that it's going to be more of a refined passing game, not chuck it deep somewhere. I do think it's interesting that Bruce Arians, a guy whose system, like everyone knew his system was kind of a risk it for the biscuit system. Everyone knew that, and yet everyone was still upset with Jameis Winston for having one of the most prolific and yet horrible offensive seasons ever, having 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 30 interceptions. Like, ESPN needs to eventually do a 30 for 30 on his 30 for 30. Also, this is depressing when you finish practice and the only guy getting an upgrade is a fourth string linebacker. That's lovely. That's exactly what you want to see. Let's make sure everything's right. Let's see. Quarterback good, running back good, wide receiver good, offensive line good, tight end good. Oh yeah, I forgot we lost Komet to injury. Signed Jake Tongas, who was really just supposed to be here for when Adam Shaheen likely retires after this year, or something like that. I don't remember why. I don't remember why I signed Tongas to the practice squad, but I'm glad I did now because we have a third tight end again. D-line looks good. Cornerbacks look good. Safeties look good. Linebackers look good. Special teams looks good. Specialists look good. Yeah, that's all. It's all good. It's all right. All right, let's go over the Commanders. One of the few 4-0 teams left. I believe there's 4 4-0 teams. I guess I should just start saying undefeated now, because obviously with bye week starting to throw in, any undefeated team on a bye is gonna have one less win than anybody else so far. Tandem breakout defense. Is it Montez Sweat trying to get to a superstar? No, it's Emmanuel Forbes. Look, man, I'm not gonna say he's gonna have an interception goal because they very rarely actually get the interceptions. I don't know if Emmanuel Forbes is even the two. But short week, let's see what the goal is for the Commanders going in against the Bears. Yep, short week. Cousins looks like an old man. 4 touch. Okay, so they have the same goal: win and score 4 touchdowns. Which, I mean, the Commanders should definitely be able to score 4 touchdowns. They've done it regularly. But that's not the point. Oh wow, we got a lot of thinking to do. I guess I can do Antonio Gibson, and then fullback, wide receiver, tight end, left end, right end. Maybe Tim Settle. Maybe. Maybe no, not Khaleke Hudson. Maybe Percy Butler. Like I just don't know who to do. I guess Percy Butler makes some sense. Percy Butler makes some sense, I guess. And then I guess Tim Settle or Fedarian Mathis. And probably Mathis because he's a year younger and he's only 1 overall lower. I don't know, man. This is weird. They're kind of in a weird spot. They're not in the same spot as the Niners, Like the Niners are, I guess the Niners are at a point where I'm trading a fullback, so maybe they are. It's just weird. There's so many good or old players. Attaboy Gibson. Yeah, I'm not gonna try pitching it to Kirk Cousins. Shockingly, he's not fast. Also, for being like an agile guy, not really a big break tackle guy, Gibson is huge. He's 6'2", like 215 or 220. Like that is really big for a guy that's, you know, gonna try to make you miss and not try to run through your face. But he's good at running. He's good at making people miss. So I do think it's interesting how incredibly huge his role has diminished. Like his role was pretty big when he came into the league as their one back. Well, kind of. It was him and J.D. McKissick. But obviously, J.D. McKissick, I believe, retired, and Gibson is still here because he was a rookie that year. But like he was really good, and then as soon as what's his face got there, Brian Robinson, it just suddenly went down the toilet. Gibson no longer got the reps anymore, which is weird because like I feel like with I don't know. I have mixed feelings about what you do when you have two good running backs. I think you should find a way to make both of them used. Obviously, you have to do in real life. Obviously, it's different than in Madden. In Madden, you just put one at third down back, one at starter, and then any shotgun play, usually the third down back is in. But in real life, obviously, you got to have a blend of each guy doing each thing. Oh, he saved it. What a juke. Oh, that's what he's good at. Well, like you you know, for those like outside runs, outside zones, stretches, that type stuff, I feel like Gibson would be better than Robinson. Robinson's probably more of a, gap or man blocking scheme where it's just like, here's the hole, hit the hole, because he's more of a downhill guy. Whereas with zone runs, you really want more of a shifty guy so he can get through the gap, he can find the gap and he can get through it and then, create more space. Because usually the zone blocking holes, they're kind of muddy. And that's why Le'Veon Bell was so good at it because he was shifty and he could see, he had great vision, and those are the two things that you really want out of a back running in a zone type run. Because the holes are very rarely clean in a zone block because it's not about who your guy is on the offensive line; it's where you're going. It's what area you have. Now obviously it does eventually devolve into okay, this guy is this guy, this guy is this guy, but it's not that set in stone. Like with like a power run or with like ISO or gut or dive, anything like that. It literally is to the lineman. Okay, you have this guy, you have this guy, you have this guy. This is where you're going. But like with zone, it's just all right. Here's your area. Whoever's here, you got to get them out. If there's somebody there, you got to get them out. If there's nobody there, you climb. Like that's just how zone works. And I have thoughts about it. I don't know. I think at lower levels it's very confusing for kids. I think as you get higher levels, it becomes an easier concept for them to understand and apply. Obviously, zone runs are huge in the NFL right now. Oh, whoops! I didn't hit the button. I hit the wrong button. That's what I did. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's just I don't like zone runs just because the way that they don't work well against like stunts. Stunts and blitzes kind of mess with zone runs really hard. Now, obviously, it can also zone runs can pop real big if you run the wrong blitz or the wrong stunt. Which obviously, when you blitz or stunt, it's a 50-50 whether you're running the right or wrong one. But if you run a good one for what run they're playing for what play they're running, you can absolutely kill it completely every time. Although that does technically apply to pretty much everything. Like when I was in high school, the offense we ran was a modified wing T, and favorite play buck sweep. But something I figured out very quickly, playing scout defense all the time against the offense, because I was not an offensive guy. Didn't like offense. Never have, never will. It's just, I don't know. Offense wants you to be clean, wants you to do things a certain way. Defensively, it's just like, all right, here's where you're lining up. Here's the play we're running. Go get the ball. Like it's more purely natural. That's not true. I just like hitting. I liked hitting. I didn't like being well, okay, I wasn't gonna be a ball carrier ever. I was a little on the slower side. So the only thing I could have been was maybe like a short yardage back, but we didn't need one of those. Or we didn't use one of those. We probably could have used one, but eh. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, we ran a buck sweep offense, right? A modified wing T. It was based around buck sweep. Everything was built around buck sweep working. But something I found out, if you blitz the A gap, the front side A gap every time, and we had strong and weak guards, not left and right guards, so you knew which way it was going, and we didn't have a buck sweep counter or anything, so you knew wherever the running back was, he was going across the quarterback's face. Like if you ran a front side A gap blitz every single time, you just win. Like you just get right through, and the running back is just right there. Because that front side guard pulls and the backside guard isn't going to pull fast enough to get to you as you shoot right through at the snap. Like you just get to the running back right away, and there's nothing they could do about it. And we didn't run like an option tag on it, so it's just wild to me that it's that easy to stop. It's not quite the same as trap. Well, trap is different too, because trap you can't just blitz front side A and expect it to work. Because if you blitz front side A, then that means your linebacker is likely going to end up being the trap guy, and then like just the fact that your linebacker is going to get absolutely pancaked, that's going to be enough to keep the other D tackle that from being able to get through cleanly fast enough because trap hits fast. That's the thing about trap. I don't understand why anyone ever runs trap out of shotgun. You can't run trap out of shotgun. It's just not. It's not worth the attempt. You have to run it out of under center because if you run out of shotgun, it takes too long. Like taking the handoff and then coming downhill takes way too long. It doesn't hit fast enough. If you're going to run trap, you need it to be hitting right now. It needs to be snap, handoff, gone. So, like, a shotgun trap, I've never liked. I don't even like trap out of pistol. Because, like, even in pistol, when the guy's behind you, it's still, he doesn't get as much of a running start before he gets to you. And you don't, and the quarterback doesn't, they get still further away when the handoff actually happens. So it's just not, I don't like trap out of shotgun ever. Because the whole thing about it is that you're catching that defensive tackle off guard by hitting him by letting him free through and before he can think about it, immediately blindsiding him with a guard that's pulling around. But if you take that long, he can get off that block. Like that block is usually never a good block. It's usually more of a oh, I didn't realize I was going to have to engage type block where more often than not, it's a bad block, but it's just enough to get the running back through before the defensive tackle can be like, oh, I know what's going on, and make a play and start working towards where he's actually supposed to go. But if you take way too long, then, if that guard hits that D tackle before the ball is even handed off, that's bad. Because that means that D tackle now knows what's going on, and he can now fight that block, fight the pressure, and possibly work his way back into the play. Like Trap relies on that D tackle, usually the three technique tackle, to take himself out of the play. And if you give him too much time after you actually hit him to recover, then it's just not good. So let's make sure everything's good. Braden Daniels is in because Trent Williams is hurt. Lovely. You love when your future Hall of Fame left tackle is hurt. But everything else looks fine up front. Tight ends obviously fine. Wide receivers fine. Yes. De'Ami Brown taking the job from Jamison Crowder finally. When did that happen? I don't know, but who cares? Yay. I'm really excited about that. Because De'Ami Brown's better than Jamison Crowder physically. Maybe not a better receiver, but he's definitely more physically talented. Also, Jartavius Martin's still hidden dev despite upgrading to superstar. There's a chance, obviously, that he ends up overtaking Derek Forrest or Cameron Curl. Probably not Cameron Curl because he's a higher overall already and a higher depth trait. But if he does end up overtaking Derek Forrest, there's a chance I move Forrest down to linebacker. Maybe. I don't know. Just to get use out of him. I can't move Forrest. He's not a corner. I can't move him to corner. It's just not going to work. But, yeah, defensive looks good. Hold on. I'm going to move Mathis up to over top of Settle. So that's fine. Who's Pryor? Who in the world is Pryor? I don't know. Who cares? All right, it's fine. Special teams looks fine. Cameron Cheeseman's still our kicker, which is awesome. Slot receiver. Isn't Jahan Dotson 6 foot? No, Jahan Dotson's 5'11". Am I thinking of De'Ami Brown, who's 6 foot? Is De'Ami Brown 6 foot? Yes, he is. Okay, so yeah, no, that's why I wanted him at the 3, because now we can have a 6 foot guy instead of a 5'8" guy on the outside, and Crowder can be resorted to exclusively in the slot. Everything looks good here. Ugh. Yep. All right, let's get the game going. I have to go to the bathroom, so after we get it going, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, we're already almost an hour in. Yeah, we're definitely probably only getting 2 games in, but it's fine. Had to get through the bye weeks. There's also less games this week compared to most weeks because of the byes. There's 2 less games, so it's kind of like we got through 2 games already, if you think about it. But anyway, let's quit. Please stop playing the copyrighted music game. Even if it's lyricless, the game still notices, or YouTube still notices. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, kick is off, and I am off to the bathroom. I will be back as quickly as I can be. No promises on a time because it's gonna be, and you know what's gonna be. Otherwise, I'd say I'd be back in a minute. But anyway, yeah, I'll be back. Bears have it, 1st and 10. Their own something to start this drive. I wasn't looking. Their own 18. Hopefully they score. Hopefully they don't. I don't really care. I'm actually indifferent. I like both of these teams a little bit, so. All right, we're back. Oh, Commanders are up 7 already. How'd that happen? I don't know. Ugh. That pass goes incomplete. It's 3rd and 6. Bears at their own 41-yard line. Fields to throw. Under some pressure, he gets hit as he throws, incomplete. That makes it 4th down. Jonathan Allen making his presence felt there. They're going to have to punt it away from their own 41. That punt does get away. And it's going to be fielded at about the 14-yard line. And returned all the way up to the 25. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders at their own 25-yard line to start this next drive. Cousins in this offense looking to put that lead up to 2 scores here. Cousins changing the play. Cousins to throw on 1st down. Fires over the middle. That's incomplete. Dotson couldn't hang on. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Still at the 25. Looks like a double safety blitz here. It is. Cousins, throw, caught. McLaurin over the middle. That's a 1st down gain. Picks up 13 yards there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line now. Commanders moving the ball pretty well. Cousins to throw on 1st down. Fires it. That's caught over the middle. Robinson. And he forces his way all the way to the 48. 10-yard gain. That's another 1st down for the Commanders. So here we go. Just shy of midfield. Cousins to throw on 1st down. Fires it downfield. It's incomplete. Knocked away. Couldn't get it to Dotson. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 48. Cousins to throw. Screen pass, and it's knocked away. Receiver couldn't, or the running back couldn't get out of the backfield. Cousins had no time. He just threw it, and it got knocked away, incomplete. 3rd and 10, still at the 48-yard line. Cousins to throw, fires over the middle. That's caught. McLaurin, 1st down. Gets it all the way to the Bears' 36. Big play there. 16-yard gain, if I'm doing my math right. Cousins hands it off. Robinson on the counter. Breaks 1 tackle, but can't break another. He's only going to pick up 1 there. That's going to make it 2nd and 9 at the 35. Cousins fakes the handoff on 2nd down. Sets the throw. Fires over the middle. That's caught. De'Ami Brown makes the grab. That's going to be a 10-yard gain. It's going to be another 1st down for the Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 25. And that's going to be, I believe, a false start. Yes, so it's actually going to be 1st and 15 at the 30. Brandon Scherf on the false start there. Cousins going to be an empty here. Cousins to throw. Fires it as he gets hit. Back of the end zone, way too far, incomplete. I can't tell if that was a bad throw or a throw away, but either way, that brings up 2nd and 15, still at the 30. This is way out of field goal range here. Cousins to throw. Just gets it out to the flat. That's caught for a 2-yard pickup there. That's going to make it 3rd and 13 at the 28-yard line. Brian Robinson on the grab. Cousins to throw. Fires it over the middle. That's incomplete. Knocked away. What a play there by the defense. I thought McLaurin was going to catch it and walk right into the end zone, but he couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th and 13, and the Commanders are going to go for it because their kicker can't make it, but they don't want to punt it from here. Cousins to throw on 4th down. Fires it downfield. That's incomplete. Sims couldn't hang on. It was short of the 1st down anyway. That's going to be a turnover on down, so it's Bears ball. 1st and 10, their own 28-yard line. Their defense holds. Fields to throw on 1st down. Fires it on the quick slant. That's caught. Shaheen, 1st down. There's a 10-yard pickup there. Up to the 38-yard line here. Fields to throw on 1st down. Fires out to the flat. That's caught. Mooney, 3 yards. Picks up 3 before he goes out of bounds. That's going to make it 2nd and 7 at the 41. Fields fakes the handoff on the read option, and he gets blasted. Jonathan Allen just puts him on his ass. That's going to be a loss of 5 there. It's going to make it 3rd and 12 at the 36. Fields to throw on 3rd down. Screen pass, gets it out. Montgomery breaks 1 tackle, but he can't break another. That's going to be going down way before the 1st down marker. They pick up 5, but they need 7 more. It's going to be 4th and 7. They're going to punt it away from their own 41-yard line. Punt does get away, and it's bounces at the 9 and goes right in the end zone. Touchback. It's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders at their own 20-yard line. Cousins to throw on 1st down. Fires it downfield. That's incomplete. I believe that was intended for Robinson, but he overthrew him. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. Still at the 20-yard line. Cousins hands it off. Robinson left side. And he gets up. He gets 4 yards there. It's going to make it 3rd and 6 at the 24. Cousins sending Robinson out in motion. Cousins to throw. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Sims 1st down. Gets it all the way to the 47. 23-yard pickup, I believe. Either way, Commanders have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield. Cousins to throw. Fires it. That's caught. John Bates, I think, for a 3-yard grab. And it's going to get him at the 50, 2nd and 7. Yes, it was John Bates. Cousins to throw on 2nd down. Forced to run out of the pocket, or run up the pocket as he just throws it away. It's going to make it 3rd and 7. Cousins to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, gets it away. Sims, can he get the 1st? No, he's going to be tackled 1 yard short at the 44. That's going to make it 4th and 1. What are they going to do here? They're going to punt it away. But before the quarter is going to end. So after 1, Commanders on top, 7-0 here against the Bears. About to punt it away on 4th and 1 from the Bears' 44-yard line. That punt goes out of bounds at the 26, so pretty shit punt, but... First and 10 Bears, their own 26. Fields hands it off. Montgomery. Nice gain there on the right side. Picks up 8. It's going to make it 2nd and 2 at the 34. Fields to throw on 2nd 2. He's sacked. Kendall Fuller on the nickel blitz gets him. That's going to be a loss of 11 on the play. Pushes him back to the 23. It's 3rd and 13. Fields to throw on 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. Under pressure. Just throws it away. Incomplete. It's going to make it 4th and 13. Bears going to have to punt it away from their own 23-yard line. Punt does get away. That's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders at their own 29. Here we go. Cousins hands it off. That's Robinson up the middle. And he goes nowhere. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. It makes it 2nd and 11. Pushed back to the 28. I need to make food, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. I might do it after half. Cousins to throw on 2nd and 11. Fires it downfield. It's knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't get it to Dotson. They keep trying that corner route, but it keeps being covered by Brisker. Really, really well. 3rd and 11 here from their own 28. Cousins to throw. Fires it downfield. It's caught. McLaurin 1st down all the way across to the Bears 43. Big strike there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders. I am not going to try to do the math because I don't remember what yard line they were on. Cousins fakes the handoff to Robinson. Sets the throw. Fires it downfield. Incomplete. Missed Dotson. Oh, he was wide open too. Cousins just missed him. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. Still at the 43-yard line. Cousins to throw on 2nd down. Fires it over the left side. That's caught. Robinson, I believe. No, that's De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown on the catch there. Getting it all the way down to the 24. Big gain. It's 1st and 10 Commanders. De'Ami Brown in his first game as a top 3 receiver for the team has 29 yards already. And that's going to be a touchdown. For De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. De'Ami Brown in his first game with a start, he gets a touchdown catch. That's going to put the Commanders up 2 scores here. That was a nice throw by Cousins. Really threaded the needle. Cheeseman on for the PAT. It's up, and it's good. So the Commanders are up now 14-0 as they get set to kick it back off to the Bears. The kickoff does get away. It's fielded at about the 3. And Cohen returns it to the 23-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bears at their own 23. Fields to throw on 1st down. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Nice catch there. Tyler Scott moving the chains. 1st and 10 at the 39. Fields hands it off this time to Montgomery on the left side, and that time he's only going to pick up 1. That's going to make it 2nd and 9 at the 39. Fields to throw on 2nd down. Scrambling around in the pocket. Can he get away? No, he's going to get brought down by Jonathan Allen. He's going to catch him. That's going to be a loss of 3. That's going to push it back to the 36. It's now 3rd and 12. Fields to throw on 3rd down. Fires it downfield toward the sideline. It's incomplete. Not a chance there. That's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 12. They're going to have to punt it away from their own 36-yard line. The punt does get away. And it's going to be fielded and fair caught at the 16. The Bears did get a new punter, so we'll see how that guy plays. The Iowa punter. See if he takes away Trenton Gill's spot in this next year. Or not Trenton Gill. Who is their punter? I think it's like Pat. No, it's not Pat O'Donnell. It's, I don't remember. But I know it's not Trenton Gill. Anyway, that 1st down throw by Cousins is caught for a 9-yard gain. That's going to push it to 2nd and 1 at the 25. Cole Turner, the 3rd-string tight end, was in for that one. Cousins hands it off. Robinson right side. He can't get anywhere. It's going to be tackled for no gain. Makes it 3rd and 1, still at the 24. That's a long one, though. It looks more like 2. Robinson up the middle. This time he gets it. And he powers his way all the way up to the 28-yard line. 4-yard pickup there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders. Cousins hands it off to Robinson on the counter. Robinson breaks 1 tackle, and he goes down at the 2nd guy. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 after a pickup of 3 up to the 31-yard line. Can we see just a little bit of Antonio Gibson? I guess not. Robinson on the nice carry there as he gets it all the way up to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Commanders. They're kind of cruising on this run game here. Cousins changing something about the play. Cousins hands it off to Robinson. And he works his way to the 48. It's going to be a 1-yard gain there. It's going to make it 2nd and 9. Let's see if they stick to the run game despite it not working on that last play. Nope. Robinson motioning out of the backfield. Cousins to throw on 2nd down. Throws it out to Robinson, who gains nothing. That's going to make it 3rd and 9, still at the 48. Just shy of midfield here. Cousins to throw on 3rd down. Fires it deep downfield. It's caught. McLaurin got behind the defense. Touchdown. Holy moly. Terry McLaurin. I don't know who he beat, but he beat everybody. Oh, man. That's going to put the Commanders up 3 scores. As they're on for the PAT. Cheeseman for the kick. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Commanders are now up 21-0 as they get to sit to kick it back off to the Bears. Bears, I mean, they're 3-1, but they're looking a little bit fraudulent on that starting the season undefeated here as the Commanders are just bullying them. That kickoff return only goes to the 17-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bears deep in their own territory. Can Fields and the rest of this offense put something together here? Fields to throw on 1st down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. Nice catch. Montgomery gets it all the way to the 45. 28-yard catch there, I believe, for Montgomery, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 Bears, just short of midfield. Fields hands it off at the middle. That's no good. Montgomery gets tackled for a 2-yard loss, pushes it back to the 43. It's 2nd and 12. Fields hands it off. Montgomery, left side. And he goes even further backwards. Another loss of 2. That's going to get 3rd and 14 back to the 40. This defense is angry about that first play. 3rd and 14. Fields to throw. Under pressure, he's sacked. Sacked by Kendall Fuller on the nickel blitz once more. That's going to bring up 4th and 23. They have done nothing but lose yards after that one big play. And now they're going to punt it away from their own 32-yard line. Punt almost gets blocked there, but it does get away. It's going to be fair caught at the 26. 1st and 10 Commanders. In about where they would have started after it was kicked off anyway, so. You know, despite losing Trent Williams, they're still offensively not missing much of a beat here. Up 3 scores already in the 2nd quarter. And McLaurin makes a nice grab there, breaks a tackle, but then he gets brought down. Picks up 6 there, makes it 2nd and 4th to 32. Cousins hands it off to Robinson up the middle. It looked like trap, but he bounced to the right side. And that's going to be a nice gain there. Gets it all the way up to the 39. I don't know where they were before, so it does not matter. 1st and 10 Commanders. Likely the last play before the 2-minute warning as Cousins hands it off to Robinson up the middle. Robinson only gets 1 there. It's going to make it 2nd and 9 at the 39. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. So with 2 minutes to go in the first half here, Commanders are on top of the Bears, 21-0. With the football, 2nd and 9 at their own 39-yard line. All 3 timeouts for both teams. Cousins changing the play. Cousins to throw. Fires it downfield. Incomplete. Missed McLaurin. He was behind the defense, too. That would have been a touchdown if he got it to him. And that's going to make it 3rd and 9 at the 39 after the incomplete pass. 1:57 to go. Cousins to throw. Fires it down over the middle. That's caught. De'Ami Brown, he gets enough for the first, up to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Commanders in Bears territory now. They're not hurrying up here, but they do have all 3 timeouts. 1:30 to go on the snap. Cousins to throw. Fires it downfield. That's caught. And that's another catch by De'Ami Brown. He's making a nice statement as his first game as a starter. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. 1:01 to go on the snap. Cousins to throw. Fires it over the left side. That's caught along the sideline, and that's going to be a nice gain there. What's that guy's name? Jahan Dotson. John Dotson, that's his name. 1st and 10 at the 20. Cousins to throw. Fires it downfield to the end zone. Incomplete. Knocked away. Couldn't get it to De'Ami Brown there. Kyler Gordon makes the play on the ball. It's 2nd and 10 at the 20. 51 seconds left to go. No, the Commanders have used a timeout. Cousins to throw. Fires it. That's caught over the middle. Jahan Dotson. And he gets it all the way to the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal, Commanders. Are they going to hurry up, use a timeout? They use a timeout here with 39 seconds left to go in the half. It's 1st and goal from the 6. 39 seconds left to go. Cousins to throw. Fires it to the back of the end zone. That's incomplete. Sims couldn't hang on. That's going to make it 2nd and goal. Still at the 6. 36 seconds. Booth review. Oh, my gosh. The ruling on the field is overturned. That's going to be a touchdown. He did catch it. What? I didn't think he caught it. How did he catch it? All right. I guess that's a touchdown for the Commanders. And the PAT is good, so they're now up 28-0 here in the first half. 36 seconds left to go as they kick it back to the Bears, who do have all 3 timeouts. But that kick is going deep in the end zone. They're going to take the knee. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bears at their own 25. Let's see if they try something here. With just a little over half a minute to go in the half, I don't know how risky they're going to want to play it. Fields to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, he gets sacked. The whole D-line plus Cole Holcomb gets there. It's going to be 2nd and 15 after a loss of 5. Bears don't use a timeout. They're likely to just run the ball here, run out the clock, go to half. The Commanders do receive the second half kickoff, so they have a chance to really double dip. 3-2, and Fields does hand it off up the middle. Montgomery, or no, that's Herbert, who gets it up to the 33, but it's not going to matter. That's the end of the first half. So after one, Commanders on top 28-0 here against the Bears as they get set to receive the second half kickoff. And that kickoff is away. It's going to be fielded at about the 3. And it gets returned to the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 Commanders at their own 22 as they come out with a chance to put the lead up to 5 scores, which makes me start to sim. So this Commanders team, they got a shot to make this a quick game. Cousins hands it off, left side, Robinson. Nice hole there, gets up 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4 at the 28. Cousins hands it off to Robinson again on 2nd down. This time he only picks up 1. That's going to make it 3rd and 3 at the 29. Cousins to throw on 3rd and 3. Fires it. That's caught over the middle. McLaurin, but it's not enough. They needed 3. He only got 2. That's going to make it 4th and 1 at the 31. Commanders going to have to punt it away. Bears get the 3 and out they needed. The punt does get away. It's going to be fielded at about the 22-yard line and returned to the 30. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Bears at their own 30-yard line. Fields hands it off. That's Herbert on 1st down, and he loses 3 yards there. It's going to be a loss, it's going to be a loss of 3. I already said he lost 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 13, backed up to the 27. Fields to throw on 2nd down. Fires it under pressure. That's caught. Montgomery, and he's got a little bit of space there as he gets it all the way up to the 41-yard line. That's going to be a 14-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Fields on 1st down. Fires it out to the flat. That's caught. Shaheen. And he slips away from one tackler as he works his way all the way to the 49. It's going to be a pickup of 8. And it's going to make it 2nd and 2 here for the Bears. Just shy of midfield. Fields hands it off. Montgomery, left side. And he breaks through enough tackles to get the first all the way to the 43 of the Commanders. 8-yard gain. Bears moving the ball better than they have at any point in this game so far. Fields hands off to Montgomery, right side, makes a cutback, breaking some tackles, and he works his way all the way to the 36. Gain of 7 there. It's going to make it 2nd and 3. Fields changing the play up here on 2nd down, not 3rd down. Fields to throw on second down. Fires it out. That's caught. Shaheen, first down. Gets it up to the 27. The Bears have it first and 10. Getting close to the red zone. Fields hands it off. That's Montgomery up the middle, and that time he goes for a loss. Pushed back 3 yards, makes it second and 13, backed up to the 31. Fields to throw on second down. Deep drop, fires it over the middle. That's incomplete. Shaheen can't hang on. Made the diving attempt, but he couldn't stick it. That's going to make it third and 13, still at the 31-yard line. Oh, excuse me. Fields changing the play here. Fields to throw on third down. Rolls out to his right, fires it back across to the left. That's caught, but that's not going to be enough. Anthony Miller can't get it downfield. Needed 13. He only got 6. That's going to make it 4th and 7. They're going to settle for 3 here. 41-yard try. Kick is up, and it is good. So Bears do tighten the lead a little bit here, as it's now only a 25-point deficit. So different, as it's now 3-28. And they get set to kick it back off to the Commanders. Kickoff is away. Fielded at about the 1. And returned to the 27. Pretty good return there by Crowder, who no longer has to be on the field on offense, so he's fresher for kickoff returns and punt returns. That's definitely the best way to look at it. First and 10, Commanders, their own 27-yard line. Cousins hands it off. That's Robinson up the middle on the draw. And he forces his way down for an 8-yard gain. Rushing through contact the entire way. That's going to make it 2nd and 2 at the 35. Cousins hands it off to Robinson on the right side here. Can he get to the outside? Kind of, yeah. He gets it all the way to the 41. It's going to be a 6-yard gain. That's going to make it 1st and 10 Commanders at the 41. Cousins hands it off to Robinson again, left side. That time, Roquan Smith met him in the hole, and that's gonna be only a gain of 2. Sam Cosme, one of the linemen for the guard, I believe the left guard for the Commanders, he gets hurt. That's not good. That's gonna make it 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line. Cousins hands it off to Robinson on the right side, and Robinson gets a 7-yard gain there. It's going to make it 3rd and 1 at the 49. Oh, at the Bears 49. Commanders across midfield already. They're looking to end this game. Cousins hands it off. No, fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his right. Fires downfield. That's caught. Sims, first down at the 42. Pickup of 7 yards there, as the Commanders are working their way through the field. Slow and steady. Keeping that clock rolling. Keeping those points on the table. Cousins gives the touch pass to McLaurin. McLaurin cuts it upfield, and he's only going to pick up 4 yards there. That's going to make it 2nd and 6 at the 38. We're already at about 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. This has been a quick quarter. Cousins changing the play. Cousins to throw on 2nd down. My bad. He flings it out to Gibson on the flat. That's going to be caught for a 1-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 5 up to the 37-yard line. Cousins to throw on 3rd down, fires it out to the right side. That's incomplete. Jahan Dotson can't make the grab. It was almost picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. That's going to bring up 4th and 5, and the Commanders are going to punt it away from the Bears 37. Why are they punting it? I have no idea. No, they're faking it. The fake goes deep, and it's incomplete. The punter is not a good thrower of the football. So it's 1st and 10 Bears after the incomplete pass and the failed 4th down attempt. Turnover on downs. Bears have it at their own 37. A little over 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Fields to throw on 1st down. Under pressure. Scrambles. Takes off with it. And he picks up a nice gain there. What is that, 14-yard carry there for Fields as Larry Borum gets hurt? That's not good. He was already a backup. It's 1st and 10 Bears at the Commanders 49, though. Fields to throw on 1st down. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Scott, 1st down, all the way to the 32. Two big chunk plays, one after another here, as the Bears are looking to move that football real fast. Here we go. Fields fakes the handoff. Rolling out to his right. He's going to try to take off, but Jonathan Allen's going to get him. That's going to be a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 37. Why was Jonathan Allen on the outside? I don't know. But he was. Fields tosses it out to Montgomery on the right. Montgomery gets to the outside, but doesn't get much once he gets there. That's going to be a pickup of 4 as Chase Young catches him. Makes it 3rd and 11 at the 33. Fields to throw on 3rd down. Fires it downfield. That's picked off. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. I believe that's St. Just. Is it? Yes, it is. Benjamin St. Just on the pick. It's going to be Commanders football, 1st and 10 at their own, what is that, 32? Yes, 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. First interception of the game. Cousins hands it off. Robinson, right side. That's going to be a 6-yard pickup there. It makes it 2nd and 4 at the 38. There's a chance that pick seals the game, as Robinson carries it to the right side there once more, only getting 1 yard this time. It's going to make it 3rd and 3 at the 39-yard line. Cousins hands it off. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get a nice gain there. Gets it all the way to the 43 as another lineman. So the whole left side and the center for the Commanders is hurt. The starters, anyway. It is now 1st and 10 at the Bears' 43-yard line. Can the Bears defense take advantage of now crippled offensive line for the Commanders? On that first play, it doesn't look like it because Cousins throws it to De'Ami Brown for a 7-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line. Cousins hands it off up the middle. That's Robinson, who takes on Roquan Smith and ends up falling forward. Pretty impressive there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders at the Bears 31. I believe that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Yes, it will be. So after 3, Commanders are on top, 28-3. The shutout is no longer real, but I don't know that the Bears are going to have a New England-esque comeback with only 1 quarter left to go, and the Commanders with the football, already driving, already deep in their territory. 1st and 10 Commanders at the Bears 31 with 15 to go in the game. Cousins changing the play here. Cousins fakes the handoff on 1st down. Fires it to the end zone. It's incomplete. Overthrew it. That's going to make it 2nd and 10, still the 31. Tried to get McLaurin against Gordon, but couldn't quite make the throw. Cousins to throw on 2nd down. Fires it outside. That's caught. Sims for a 6-yard catch. 6-yard gain. I don't know what a catch is. 3rd and 4 at 24. Cousins to throw. Fires out to left side. That's caught. Robinson 1st down. Why is Robinson in when they're 5 wide and not Gibson? I don't know. But look, I'm not going to touch it. I don't care. It's what the game decided to do, even though the 3rd down back is usually supposed to be in for that, but it's fine. 1st and 10 Commanders at their own 19, or at the Bears 19. That's going to be a 3-yard carry for Robinson as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. It's 2nd and 7. Cousins to throw. Fires at the end zone. It's picked off. Intercepted. Bears have it. And Tyreek Stevenson returns it back to the 12-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Bears. Fields to throw on 1st down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. And that's a nice catch there by Shaheen. It's going to make it 1st and 10 all the way up to the 22 already. Well, I guess already is a pretty bad word for that. It's fine. Fields throws it to the slant. That's caught by Scott for a 7-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 3 at the 29. Here we go. Fields to throw on second down. Fires it downfield. That's knocked away, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 3. Nice play there by Fuller. Crowd chanting defense. Fields to throw on 3rd and 3. Screen pass out to the right. That's caught. Herbert, first down, and a whole lot more. He's going to get it all the way to the 41. 1st and 10 Bears. Perfectly timed screen pass there. Fields, another screen pass. This time it's to Montgomery. And he gets in all the room there as well on the left side this time as he gets it all the way to the Commanders' 40-yard line. It's going to be another first down for the Bears. Fields changing the play here. Fields hands it off. That's Herbert on the carry as he gets it all the way to the 27. 13-yard pickup there. It's another Bears first down. So screen, handoff, all for first downs here, these past 3 plays. Fields fakes the handoff on first down, fires it to the flat, that's caught, Shaheen. And he's going to break the streak of first down plays, but still going to be a nice play. It's going to be 2nd and 3 after a 7-yard pickup at the 20. Fields to throw. Scrambles up the middle. Can he get a blocker? No, but he does slide down at the 6. It's 1st and goal Bears. So just like that, this offense is coming alive and worked the ball all the way down to the Commander, deep into the Commander's red zone. Fields to throw on 1st and goal. And he's sacked. 10-yard loss on the play as he goes back to the 16-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and goal. Cole Holcomb on the blitz gets him. Fields on 2nd down, hands off Montgomery left side, wide open. He gets it all the way down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Goal line defense in here for the Commanders. Fields hands off Montgomery left side, works his way in, touchdown. That's going to be a nice score there for the Bears as it's going to push the lead down even more. Hold on, PAT is up and it is good. So now the Bears have it 10-28 as they get set to kick it back off. Only down by 18 now. However, there's less than half the quarter left, so they got to be worried about that time. As the Commanders field that ball in the end zone, and it gets brought out to the 15-yard line by Crowder. 1st and 10 Commanders. Pretty poor starting field position here after the bad return. But that just means more runway to run the clock out if they stick with that running game that they had been. Cousins hands it off. That's Robinson, right side. And he gets a 4-yard gain there. Makes it 2nd and 6 to 19. I believe they are chewing clock now. Cousins hands it off. Robinson, left side. And that's going to be a 1-yard pickup there. Makes it 3rd and 5 at the 20. Already down to 6 minutes to go in the game. Cousins to throw on 3rd down. Fires over the middle. That's incomplete. Sims can't hang on. And the Bears get the stop they need. 3 and out for the Commanders. As it's now 4th and 5, they're going to have to punt it away from their own 20-yard line. Bears defense gives the team a chance. As that punt gets away, it's going to be fielded and fair caught at about the 32. So 1st and 10 Bears at their own 32. Pretty good punt there. What was that, a 48-yard punt, I believe? 1st and 10 Bears. Fields to throw. Fires it deep downfield, going for it all. It's caught. Anthony Miller makes the grab. Holy moly. Cody Whitehair gets hurt on the play, but that's a huge play for the Bears. Down 18, now already in the Commanders' red zone after one big throw by Fields. And Fields is going to take off here on 1st down. And he's going to scramble all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 1. I'm going to start clipping things, but I'm only going to clip touchdowns of like 30-plus yards because I don't want to clip a bunch. But that's going to be a touchdown. Montgomery with a touchdown. That's going to push the lead back to 2 scores. They're going to kick the field goal, so it's going to be an 11-point game if they make it. If they miss it, it's going to be still 12. But either way, it's a two-score game, so it doesn't really matter. That PAT is good, so they're down by 11 here. I would have gone for 2, so it'd be a touchdown and a field goal, but I guess they still can be a touchdown and a field goal, but they still have to go for 2 at some point. Either way, they're going to kick it back off to the Commanders. Now it's 17-28. As the Commanders, I mean, at one point they were up 28-0, and now they're just holding on for dear life. As out comes their offense. 1st and 10, their own 22-yard line. A little over 5 minutes to go here in the game. Cousins gets a touch pass off. That's De'Ami Brown who picks up 1 yard there. That's going to make it 2nd and 9 at the 23. Clock is rolling here. They stopped chewing clock for some reason, which is weird, but they should still be. Cousins to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out to the flat. That's incomplete. Bates couldn't hang on, or he couldn't really grab it at all. Cousins kind of missed him there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9 at the 23-yard line. Cousins to throw on 3rd down. Fires it out to the flat. That's caught. Oh, but he can't get there. Jahan Dotson almost gets enough yards, but he can't quite get it. It's going to be 4th and 2. The Commanders are going to have to punt it away again, this time from their own 30. The punt gets away. And it's going to be fair caught at the 21-yard line. What was that, a 49-yard punt there? Pretty good punt. It's now 1st and 10 Bears at their own 21. Down 11, 3:45 to go. Fields throws it out. That's incomplete. Sheen can't make the grab. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. Fields on 2nd down to throw. Under pressure, fires it downfield. That's caught. Scott, 1st down. All the way up to the 43-yard line. Bears are moving it now. They're hurrying up here. Fields to throw. Under pressure, he's sacked. Montez Sweat gets him. That's a loss of 8 there. Makes it 2nd and 18, back up to the 36. Bears still hurrying up. Under 3 minutes to go here. Fields under pressure again. Sweat gets him 2 times in a row. They're now backed up to the 39. It's 3rd and 25. Fields to throw. He's under pressure. Sweat hits him as he throws it. It's incomplete. Missed his target. That's going to make it 4th and 25. This is the game here. I mean, this is going to be the game. Fields to throw on 4th and 25 under pressure. As he throws, incomplete. Oh, Cole Holcomb on the blitz gets him. That's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders already at the Bears' 29-yard line. Turnover on downs. Exactly what the Commanders wanted. Cousins hands it off to Robinson up the middle. He cuts it over to the left side. And it's going to bring it 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line. That's going to take us to 2-minute warning. So with 2 minutes to go in the game, Commanders up 28-17 against the Bears with the ball. 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 26. Bears do have all 3 timeouts. They can get a stop here. Cousins hands it off to Robinson, left side. Bears use their first timeout after he picks up 3 yards. It's 3rd and 5 at the 24. Cousins likely to throw here. Cousins is changing the play. Cousins does throw. He fires it out to the right side. That's caught. De'Ami Brown, but he goes nowhere. Runs out of bounds, or gets run out of bounds at the 23 still. So it's now 4th and 5. They're going to punt it away? What? Why would they just, if at that point, they just go for it? What? I mean, the punt goes out of bounds at the 10, so the Bears are going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 10. At that point, just go for it. Like, I know your kicker's bad, but, like, you may as well just try to get the first. It's 1st and 10 Bears at their own 10-yard line, though. Down 11, 1:47 to go. Only 2 timeouts. The Commanders can't get the ball back. Fields throws it out to the right side. That's caught. Mooney goes out of bounds after a pickup of 4. That's going to make it 2nd and 6 at the 14. They're going to need bigger chunk plays than that because they don't have time to work their way down the field slowly. Fields to throw on 2nd down. Fires off to it's picked off. Holcomb. Holcomb snags it. That's going to do it. That's pretty much going to do the game. As Holcomb makes the grab, Fields turns it over once more. It's going to be 1st and 10 Commanders already at the Bears' 18-yard line. That's just a brutal way to end it as Robinson makes that first down carry, picks up 4, makes it 2nd and 6 at the 14. Technically, they'll still get the ball back if they take their timeouts, but it's going to be very little time left on the clock as Robinson on the 2nd down carry actually loses 2 yards there. It's 3rd and 8, backed up to the 17. Bears take their last timeout. Cousins going to throw here on 3rd and 8. Fires it down the left side. That's caught. Sims. And he goes out of bounds, so that stops the clock. That's actually really good for the Bears. It's 4th and 4. Commanders are just going to kick the field goal. Go up by 14. Can they make it? A 29-yard try. It's good. So the kick is up and good. Commanders up 14 points as the score is now 31-17. That's the first Commanders score since the 2nd quarter. They didn't score at all in the 3rd quarter. As they kick it off to the Bears, that's fielded in the end zone. And Cohen brings it out to the 15. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bears right there. Down 14. They need 2 touchdowns, and they cannot let the Commanders get the ball back at any point, otherwise the game is over. Because they have no timeouts. The sideline and deep throws are your friend here, Justin. Fields to throw on 1st and 10. Rolls out to his left. Fires it underneath. That's caught. Herbert, who doesn't get out of bounds. They got to hurry up. Up to the 26. 1st and 10. We're under a minute now. 56 to go in the snap. Fields to throw. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Shaheen breaks a tackle, but then gets caught. Up to the 44-yard line. Bears hurrying up here. Fields changing the play. 30 to go on the snap. Fields to throw. Scrambles out to his right. He throws it to... Oh, no, that's going to do it. Herbert didn't get out of bounds. They got 1 second. Time hit 0. Fields just going to fire it to the end zone for 1 play. And that's incomplete. So Commanders win. Bears fight till the end, but they still end up losing by 14 points. 17-31 is the final as we get out of that menu that plays copyrighted music. Ugh. What time is it? It's 12:50, so we'll see about maybe getting 3 games in today. I don't know. We're definitely going to get 2 in, though. No, because it's probably going to be after 2 by the time the next one ends, so we're not going to be able to get a 3rd game in. But that's okay. Because this week had bye weeks, so there's less games than there were in the past 4 weeks, which is a blessing and a curse. It's actually just a blessing. No, it's a curse because I hate doing the bye week stuff, but it's a blessing because it means less games in that week. Things didn't go according to plan, but we won. Yes, I know. That's exactly why it did go according to plan. Only 15 staff points, so not enough to get another guy. Tom Compton out for 4 weeks, which is not good. But we do get Trent Williams back next week, so that is good. Let's see. Let's go over the Bears. See what's going on with them. Yeah, they started 3-0, but now they're dropping to 3-2 as the Commanders rise to 5-0. Short week, they obviously didn't pull it off. So that doesn't really matter. Eberflus does not have enough points to get to more stuff. Why can't I think of the word? After school tutoring. No more of that for him. Sanborn does get an upgrade though, which is good. He's a guy whose development we really need to keep moving. 2 new injuries, that's not good. So Cody Whitehair got hurt, and Tevin Jenkins are hurt. Our whole offensive line is getting hurt. A backup center and a backup guard, yeah, but a starting guard and a starting tackle are both hurt. That whole right side is backups, and now it's going to be the 3rd string because Whitehair was the backup on the right side. So we're gonna be in a rough spot next week. We do get Sam Mustipher back though. Sam Mustipher, right? No? Okay. Anyway, let's look at the box score. Kirk Cousins, 33 of 51, 64% completion percentage, 403 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Not a bad day. Pretty solid. Fields, 24 of 36, 66% completion percentage, 341 yards, but no touchdowns and 2 picks, which that really cost him that he didn't score any touchdowns through the air. Brian Robinson, 28 carries for 115 yards. Just a solid day. David Montgomery, 13 for 44 and 2 touchdowns. So he didn't have all the yards or carries, but he did get 2 scores, which is good. Justin Fields, 4 carries for 32 yards. Khalil Herbert, 4 for 22. And Antonio Gibson, 1 carry for 4 yards and a touchdown. So, interesting day on the ground. McLaurin had 8 catches for 135 yards and 1 touchdown, now that we're on receiving. Pretty great day for him. Cam Sims, 7 for 114. De'Ami Brown, in his first game as a starter, 8 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Pretty solid, especially for the number 3 guy. Tyler Scott, 5 for 80. Adam Shaheen, 6 for 74. David Montgomery, 4 for 66. Anthony Miller, 2 for 59. Jahan Dotson, 3 for 37. Khalil Herbert, 4 for 36. Darnell Mooney, 3 for 26. Brian Robinson, 4 for 17. Cole Turner, 1 for 9. John Bates, 1 for 3. And Antonio Gibson, 1 catch for 1 yard. Defensively, solo tackle leader on the game was Jaquan Brisker with 7. Assisted tackle leader on the game was Roquan Smith with 11. Total tackle leader on the game was also Roquan Smith with 17. Tackle for loss leader on the game was Jonathan Allen with 5. As far as sacks go, Jonathan Allen had 2. Kendall Fuller had 2, both on nickel blitzes. Montez Sweat had 2. Cole Holcomb had 1.5. Deron Payne had 1.5. And Chase Young had half a sack. That math doesn't add up because that counts up to, for the Commanders, 2, 4, 6, 9.5 sacks. You can't have half a sack, but if multiple players are in on a sack, then it gets a little funky. Interceptions, none of them were pick sixes, I don't believe. Cole Holcomb had 1, Tyreek Stevenson had 1, and Benjamin St. Juste had 1. Forced fumbles, there were none, so no fumble recoveries, obviously. No field goal blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns. Nothing remarkable in the kicking game. So we move onward. Next up, Jacksonville at Buffalo. So let's go down to the Jags. A breakout linebacker. Oh, they got a lot of scenarios going on this week. Holy moly. Miles Jack. Yeah, he's pretty okay. He was pretty okay, and then he retired, and then he unretired, and then he retired again, and then he unretired again. I still remember that AFC Championship game. He wasn't down after he recovered that fumble. That should have been a fumble return for a touchdown. They should have beat the Patriots. They should have been going to the Super Bowl. Tyson Campbell learning from Jalen Ramsey. Oh, we gotta stop. We gotta stop Josh Allen from running. Contain scrambling. The Titans signed Tyler Boyd. Finally, somebody signed him. Kind of shocked it took this long. Oh, LaVisca Chenault. You're so almost good. All right, let's get into it. is interesting that DJ Chark is only 26. Like, I feel like he's been around for way longer than he would have to be 26. Like, I always thought he was like approaching 30. Like, no, he's not even to the tipping point, so to speak, which is 27. But I guess he was drafted when he was like 20 or 21. So that makes sense when you really think about it. I just never really thought about it. That a boy Chenault getting that gold. Colin Johnson time. Got to get him ready to take the spot from Mercedes. Ideally, he takes the spot at some point this year. I don't know if he will take the spot from Lewis at some point this season. I hope he does. I hope he does. He really should. Mercedes Lewis is old as hell in football years. So, like, he really shouldn't be out there still. He's going to get hurt. And he's going to be permanently crippled because he's so old. He's going to be unable to walk with his back straight anymore. He's going to, like, be, like, it's just going to be bad. Like, buddy, just retire. Did he retire? I can't remember if he actually retired. I don't think he did. I keep forgetting the Bears signed Gerald Everett. Like, I don't get why they signed Gerald Everett. Like, you have a really good tight end in Cole Kmet. What do you like? You really don't need a second good tight end. You just don't. Defenses don't care enough about your second tight end most of the time, anyways. So the coverage on them really isn't that great. And there's not much focus on them when they're in. So all getting a second one that they actually should focus on does is draw focus to them, which actually ends up making it harder, I think. But what do I know? Like most two tight ends, you don't think about the two guy because he's just nothing. He's nothing special, so you just don't worry about him. But that's exactly what you should want because then that means they get an easier coverage. Usually they're in against the linebacker who's not really paying attention to him or something, and they have a much easier time slipping away if they are actually decent at running routes. So, especially because most of the time, if you bring in a second tight end, it's because you actually want to run the ball. But Gerald Everett's not like a true blocking tight end, so I don't know that he's really going to help run the ball very much. Oh, and that's gold. And my stomach is upset. I need food. I will feed myself after I start this game. But first, we gotta finish the Jags, and then we gotta do the Bills, and then we can start it. Jaguars coming off their first win of the season, and it was a good one against the Falcons. A real shootout there, which is why it's no shocker that their defensive players have a lot of morale drops. Do we get Josh Allen back? I swear, part of why our defense has been so horrendous is that we don't get very much pressure because we don't have our second pass rusher. Ooh, Anton Harrison upgraded. His overall up to a 75. Miles Jack getting an upgrade, going up to a 75 himself. That's nice. Antonio Johnson, the backup, getting an upgrade. He stays a 72. Ooh, Josh Wells. He's an old fella, and he does not upgrade. Stays a 76. Shaquille Quarterman. He goes up to a 66 from a 65. And Dylan Moses. He goes up. Oh, right now he's a 62. Oh, he goes up to a 63. Pretty good. Let's check the lineup, make sure everything's how we want it. So, Chenault, Chark, Lazard, sure. Offensive line, about as good as it's going to get. Obviously, Luke Fortner being hurt kind of sucks, but he's not much better than Shatley anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Quarterback, running back, everything's good. Let's go to defense. D-line looks good. Josh Allen's back. Oh, thank God. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go to the depth chart then. I gotta move. What's his name? Dante Fowler up to the backup end at both sides. There's Josh Allen. Let's move John. What in the balls? There we go. Let's move back to left and right end. Left end, Traylon Walker. Dante Fowler's the backup now, once again. And there we go. Pretty good. Now that Josh Allen's back, maybe we'll actually have a pass rush finally. I actually don't know if we're good at sacking. I'm gonna look. Yeah. D line looks good. Linebacker's good. Safety's good. Corner good. Yep, that's all fine. Special teams, that's good. Specialists, D tackle, ends, linebacker, corner, slot receiver, running backs. Yep, all good. What was I gonna check? What was I thinking? I don't remember. Must not be important. I thought I was gonna check something, but I don't remember. No, no memory. No memory at all of it. Discuss facing an X Factor. Who? Oh, Jalen Ramsey. I forgot that he's an X Factor. Kind of weird that he's an X Factor. Because, like, he's not really been, like, that good since 2020. But, you know. Oh, well. Oh, Khalil Shakir, you're almost there. Almost up to 80. I can feel it. You're going to be an 80 after this practice right here. This is the last one before you hit it. I can feel it. Oh. Does anybody else ever wonder, like, how in the world the spin move works? Like, all you're doing is spinning. Like, how does that make somebody not able to get, like, if you're a D lineman and you spin, why does that make the offensive tackle not able to stick with you, or the defense or the offensive guard not able to stick with you? You know, if you're a running back and you spin, why does that make like somebody trying to tackle you just slide right away? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand the physics of it. Like, obviously it works, and I'm not arguing that it works. I just don't get how it works. And part of that's just because I don't watch it enough. That's something that I haven't studied enough. Like, I know how swim move works. I know how ripping move works. I know how dipping works. I know how, clubbing works. Obviously, there's speed rushes, there's bull rushes, but obviously, a speed rush kind of goes hand in hand with a dip because the dip really only works if you have the leverage around the guy. But you know, I just don't get. I don't. I don't know exactly how the spin move should be used defensively. Like, I know it's a fickle thing when you should actually use it, because if you use it at a bad time, you end up taking yourself out of the play. Say you're pass rushing against a quarterback who likes to move, you spin inside, and then whoop, you're way inside. Because I know it does take you way further than any other move will. Like, if you spin back inside, you're gonna be farther inside than if you had just did a swim move or ripped inside. So it's a little fickle when you actually can use it, unless you're really good at it. Like, DeMarcus Ware was really good at it, and he was good at the fake spin that he developed off of it, which I think is insane that he was so good at spinning that people were so worried about it that he could fake the spin and it would work. Like, and faking a spin move takes so much longer than actually spinning. But because of the way that he did it, he always maintained that leverage once they stepped away, because he would put the hand on the hip and then he was gone. No, there was nothing they could do about it once he got that hand on the hip. Because at that point, all the leverage is in his favor. And that's really what it is, what football comes down to. It's a game of leverage up front. Some guys are good at it, some guys aren't. Muscle isn't everything, and that's why, those big behemoth 350-pound offensive linemen sometimes don't work out. Because they're just not able to physically do what they need to win in the trenches. Like, a lot of people don't realize that size and muscle isn't everything. If you don't have good form, you're going to get blown off the football by a defensive end who's 250 pounds. Like, it's just that simple. If you have bad form, you're going to get killed no matter what you try to do. Gabe Davis getting an upgrade after Stephon Gilmore, the old man, gets an upgrade. That's pretty helpful. Christian Benford getting an upgrade. That's good. He's up to an 81 overall. Our morale's still kind of low. Ooh, speed boost. Up to 89 speed, so almost average speed for a DB. Zay Jones getting an upgrade. Now, wait a minute. He's 6'2", 91 speed? I didn't realize Zay Jones had it like that. Okay. I was going to say let's go down to physical, but I guess he's a deep threat. He's not like a deep threat, but he's, I guess, technically considered a deep threat. Zach Moss getting an upgrade, making him a better power back. Tyrell Dodson getting an upgrade. That's pretty good. Nick McLeod getting an upgrade. Thank goodness. We need him to keep getting some of those here and there. Ideally, he overtakes Levi Wallace at some point this season. But if he doesn't, then we just want it to happen before next year. Oh, I should have not just clicked. Isaiah Hodgins should be physical. He has 88 speed at 6'3". He's not fast. Reggie Ragland, the old man, who is honestly better as a defensive end because of that 71 power moves versus 56 zone. But he's an outside backer. Cody Ford. Oh, he's getting upgraded. Need him to get upgraded so he can overtake for a spot, I believe, next year. I think it is that we're going to need him. Oh, yeah, for the oldest. Well, I think the oldest lineman in football. I forget his name, though. Balin Spector and Tyree Jackson. Up to a 60 overall backup. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. I can't believe the Bills didn't keep Tyree Jackson. Like, I don't care if he's not really like it. Like, he's a backup, but he is Josh Allen almost to a T as far as physical ability. He's just not as good of a thrower. But anyway, yeah, Jason Peters is the guy that Cody Ford is set to replace, which is why it's weird that Cody Ford is the backup, is the third string and not the backup at center. Interesting. And really, he should just be the backup across the board now because of Butker's injury. But, oh, he's not because, okay. Now I remember. I moved him out to right tackle because of the injury to Spencer Brown. If it's a young enough guy, I'll move him around to get a start. But if it's not a young guy, then I'm not going to do that. Like, if it's not a guy that I would really trust to do that, then I'm not going to do that. But anyway, this looks good. That all looks fine. Everything looks exactly as it should. Defensively, D-line looks good. Linebacker's good. Safety's good. McLeod's so close to Levi Wallace. 1 overall away. DB's good. So let's move over. Special teams. That looks good. Yep. Specialists. D-tackle's good. End is good. Corner's good. Linebacker good. Receiver, running back, good. All right. We're good. We can start the game, and I'm going to go make myself food. So I will be back at some point. I shouldn't be too long. I don't think I'm going to make anything like big or anything like that. I'm just going to make something. Oh, this is a London game. I didn't even notice that. This actually should have been the... Oh, yeah, no. This is on Sunday. Let's go slow. Let's jump to the end of the game, and I will be back after I make myself something to eat. As this kickoff goes away and is going to be fielded at the goal line and returned to the 31. Pretty good return there. I'll be back. Jaguars have it. Start the first drive of the game. First and 10, their own 31. And I'm going to have food. Oh, I'm back. I got a sandwich, I got a drink, and I'm ready to watch this game. Oh, Josh Allen to throw on 3rd and 15. He gets sacked. Trayvon Walker gets him. That's going to make it 4th down. Although the Bills are on top 3-0, so it's not like they're losing. Punting it away from the Jaguars 49. That's going to be a great punt. What a punt. Goes out of bounds to the 3-yard line. A real coffin corner there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Jags. Deep in their own territory. At risk of a safety here. 1st down carry for ETN. He stumbles forward for a pickup of 6. It's going to make it 2nd and 4th and 9. No longer at as much of a risk of a safety. Lawrence fakes the jet sweep to Chenault and hands it off to ETN, who gets a 5-yard gain there. It's going to be 1st and 10 up to the 14. So despite adverse conditions, they now have created a little bit of space for themselves. Lawrence to throw. That's incomplete. Chark couldn't hang on to the hit. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14. Lawrence hands it off on the draw to ETN. And he gets nothing there. It's going to be 3rd and 10 after the pickup of 0. Still at the 14-yard line here. This Jaguars offense looking for a rhythm. Lawrence fires downfield. He got Chark for a huge play there, getting all the way to the 27-yard line. In Bills territory now. Only needed 10, decided to go for 50. It's 1st and 10 Jags. Lawrence hands it off to ETN. He carries it for a 9-yard gain there up to the 18-yard line. Makes it 2nd and 1. And that's going to be a false start, I believe, on the right guard, Juwan Taylor. That's going to make it 2nd and 6. Backed up to the 23. Lawrence fakes the jet sweep to Chenault, hands it off to ETN up the middle, but he is taken down immediately. Christian Benford already in the backfield. That's going to make it 3rd and 10. Loss of 4 on the play, backed up to the 26-yard line. Does Lawrence have another big play in him? 3rd and 10, fires it downfield. That's caught. Chark, 1st down. All the way up to the 11-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10 Jaguars. Lawrence's throw is incomplete there, intended for Mercedes Lewis on the corner route. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 11. Lawrence to throw on 2nd and 10. Fires it outside. That's caught. Touchdown. Mercedes Lewis, the old man, making plays. Just imagine if they had a guy at tight end who was like not as slow as a literal brick running. As the Jaguars take the lead now, 7-3 with the PAT up and good. As they kick it off back to the Bills. That kickoff is fielded in the end zone and returned to the 20. As it appears their return man gets hurt on the play. I don't remember who that is. Oh, Ray McLeod, that's who it is. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Bills at their own 20-yard line. Allen hands it off to Cook up the middle. He picks up 2 yards there. It's going to make it 2nd and 8. Up to the 22-yard line. 23-yard line, my bad. Football math doesn't always make sense. Allen hands off to Cook again, right side. And Cook picks up 4 yards there. That's going to make it 3rd and 4th to 27. Allen to throw on third down. Fires it downfield. That's way off. There's no receiver there for the Bills. The only guy there was a Jaguars DB. And that brings up 4th and 4. Bills going to punt it away from their own 27. The punt does get away. It's going to be fielded at about the 22 and returned to 25. So pretty good punt there. Out comes the Jaguars offense, looking to extend their lead here. 1st and 10, their own 25-yard line. Lawrence hands it off to ETN on the right side. He picks up 7 there on the first down carry. That's going to make it 2nd and 3 at the 23. Or no, the 32, my bad. Lawrence fakes the handoff. Lawrence rolls out to his right. Fires it downfield. It's picked off. Tre'Davious White picks it off. And he's going to return it all the way back to the 29. So Bills are going to have it 1st and 10, already at the Jaguars' 29-yard line after Lawrence threw the interception. That's a second turnover for this Jags team. And a second takeaway for the Bills as Josh Allen sets the throw on 1st and 10. And he's under pressure. He scrambles. He gets away. And he goes down after a 7-yard gain. That brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22. Yeah, Lawrence sure is a generational talent, fellas. Allen hands it off up the middle. That's Cook. Wide open seam there as he gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Here we go, from the 5. Allen to throw on 1st and goal. Rolling out to his right. He's going to get sacked. Trayvon Walker gets him. That's going to make it 2nd and goal back up to the 11. Loss of 6 on the play. And that's going to end the first quarter. So after 1, Jaguars on top, 7-3 against the Bills, but the Bills have it 2nd and goal at the 11. Josh Allen changing the play here. Allen to throw on 2nd and goal. Fires it to the corner. That's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox makes a touchdown grab, and that's going to put the Bills back on top. Out for the PAT attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So, Bills on top by 3, 10-7. As they kick it back off to the Jags. Trayvon Walker got hurt on the PAT, which is really not good for the Jaguars. And what's also not good is that kickoff return only goes back to the 15-yard line. So, they're going to have a pretty tough starting spot here. First and 10, their own 15. Lawrence throws it on the RPO. That's broken up, incomplete. Tried to get it to Chenault, but Tre'Davious White was right there. That brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15. Lawrence hands it off the middle. That's ETN. He picks up 1 there. That's going to make it 3rd and 9 at the 16. Lawrence to throw on 3rd and 9. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Chart gets it all the way up to the 37. 21-yard gain and a 1st down for the Jaguars. First and 10 here. Lawrence changing the play. Lawrence fires it off the right side. That's caught. Chenault for a nice little 6-yard pickup there. It's going to make it 2nd and 4 at the 42. That's Chenault's first catch, apparently. Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out to Chenault on the out route. And it picks up 2 yards there. Going to make it 2nd and 3 at the 45. Or 3rd and 2, not 2nd and 3. My bad. Lawrence fakes the handoff. Lawrence to throw. Fire aid throws it away. Under a little bit of pressure, just gets rid of it. Doesn't want to take the sack. But that brings up 4th down, as they're going to have to punt it away from their own 45-yard line. Punt gets away. And that's going to be another great punt here in this game, as that one's out at the 1. Holy moly, this is a chess match of punters. One goes out at the 3, the other punter kicks one out at the 1. It's 1st and 10 Bills, backed up at their own goal line. That's going to be a carry there by Singletary. He's going to get 1 yard. It's going to make it 2nd and 9. A little bit of breathing room, but still not much. Allen hands it off to Moss up the middle, and he gets it up to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Maybe not enough room to risk passing it here. Let's see what the Bills do. Allen's going to throw. Fires it out to the slant route. That's caught. Gabe Davis. And he gets it to the 10, but that's not enough. It's going to be 4th and 1. And the Bills are going to have to punt it away from their own 10-yard line. Ariza, your big leg better come in handy right now. The punt gets away. It's going to go all the way to the 34. Holy moly. What a punt. Return to the 37, so it's a net of 53 yards, I think. That's insane. 1st and 10 Jaguars at their own 37. Lawrence hands it off right side. ATN making a couple cuts there as he works his way and weaves down to the 44. Pickup of 7 makes it 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, not 3rd and 3. ETN on the right side once more. Makes another cut as he gets it up to the 48. That's going to be 1st and 10 Jags. Lawrence changing the play here on 1st down. Lawrence to throw. Fires it out to the flat. That's caught. ETN. He stiff arms a man as he goes out of bounds at the 50. Picks up 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Jaguars at midfield here. Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Chark breaks a tackle. Gets it all the way down to the 17-yard line. 23-yard catch there for DJ Chark as the Jaguars now have it in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Bills' 17. Lawrence to throw on 1st down. Rolls out to his left, and he's sacked. A.J. Epinesa gets him. That's going to be a loss of 10. Makes it 2nd and 20, backed up to the 27. No longer in the red zone now. Lawrence to throw. Fires it out to the flat. It's picked off. It's picked off. Teron Johnson, he's gone. Nobody's going to catch him. Actually, Lawrence might catch him. Lawrence running him down. Is he going to get there? No. Touchdown. Pick 6 for Teron Johnson. Oh, the swing of momentum. Jaguars look like they were primed to score, and then Teron Johnson says, no thank you. Give me that. Bills extend their lead here. Up by 9 with the PAT ready to go. It's up, and it is good. So they're now up by 10 points. It's 7-17 as the Bills get ready to kick it back off to the Jaguars. Give them another shot. Or, excuse me, here in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff is away. Fielded deep in the end zone, and they take the knee. So the Jaguars, my bad, they're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 25 after the touchback. 1st and 10, here we go. Lawrence hands it off up the middle. That's ETN. And he's stuffed immediately. Well, that's Fournette on the play. Did ETN get hurt? I don't know. That's going to make it 2nd and 9 at the 26. Oh, yeah, Fournette's still in. ETN must have gotten hurt. Fournette on the 2nd down carry. Works out to the outside. Makes a nice cut. Gets to the outside. And he gets it all the way to the 39-yard line. Good pickup there. That's going to make it 1st and 10 Jags. I don't know what happened to ETN. It did never say that he got hurt. As Fournette gets another carry here on the left side. This time not as good. Only a 2-yard pickup there. Makes it 2nd and 8 at the 40. Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Fires it over the middle. That's incomplete. Chark couldn't hang on through the hit. That makes it 3rd and 8 at the 40. Matt Milano lighting him up. Lawrence to throw on 3rd and 8. Fires it downfield. That's caught. First down. Who is that? Is that Lazard? That is Lazard. Gets it all the way to the Bills' 42-yard line. Probably the least dynamic playmaker on their entire offense outside of Mercedes Lewis. Alan Lazard making a nice play for him. As it's 1st and 10. Chark in motion. Lawrence to throw on first down. Rolls out to his left. And he throws it away. Doesn't want to take the sack. That brings up 2nd and 10. Still at the 42. Here we go. Lawrence to throw on 2nd and 10. Fires over the middle. That's caught. ETN, he's back in the game. And that's going to depend on the flag. What is the flag? Oh, it's roughing the passer. So the Jaguars are actually going to get a free set of downs here. All the way up to the 22. Just outside of the red zone here. 1st and 10 Jags. Lawrence to throw. Fires it outside. That's incomplete. Missed his target. One of their linemen gets hurt. A.J. Cann, I believe their right guard. Or no, the left guard. No, the right guard. First, it's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 22. I'm fairly certain he's the left guard. Or the right guard. He's one of the guards. Either way, that pass is incomplete. Chenault can't hang on as he gets spun around by Tre'Davious White. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 at the 22. 2 incompletions in a row here. Lawrence to throw one more time. Fires over the middle, incomplete, missed his target once more. That's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to kick the field goal here. It's a 39-yard attempt here. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Jaguars tighten the lead here. It's only 10-17 now. Bills up top by 7. Let's cut to a 1-score game as they kick it back to the Bills here. That kick is fielded at about the 2 or 3 and is returned to the 19-yard line. So 1st and 10 Bills at the 19. Allen fakes the handoff. Allen rolls out to his left and he gets sacked. Brought down by Josh Allen. Josh Allen on Josh Allen action right there. That's going to be a loss of 6. Makes it 2nd and 16 backed up to the 13-yard line. Allen to throw. That's knocked away, incomplete. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it falls harmlessly to the ground. That makes it 3rd and 16. Still at the 13-yard line. Allen to throw on 3rd and 16. Fires it deep downfield. That's incomplete. Gabe Davis can't hang on. Tyson Campbell breaks it up. That's going to make it 4th and 16. Bills going to have to punt it away from their own 13-yard line. The punt does get away. And it's going to be fielded at about the 31. And returned to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 Jaguars. Oh, excuse me. Jaguars with an opportunity to tie this game up here on this drive and see if they can pull it off. 2:35 to go in the half. Lawrence hands it off. That's Fournette on the left side as he gets nothing there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 40. Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. What a snag by Chark. 1st and 10 Jaguars. The talent was never in question. It's just whether or not they can hold it together. As Lawrence is going to throw on 1st and 10 from the 46. He fumbles. And the Jaguars fall on it. So it's recovered by the Jaguars. No harm, no foul. But they do lose 14 yards on the play. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Bills on top, 17-10 against the Jaguars. Jaguars have the football, 2nd and 24, backed up to their own 41. Lawrence to throw. Fires it to the sideline. That's caught for no gain. 3rd and 24 at the 40. Sometimes I question the decision-making of the AI quarterbacks. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. As Lawrence hands it off on 3rd down to ETN. Right side, Bills take a timeout to save the clock. as the Jaguars are going to have to punt it away from their own 46 on 4th and 19. Punt goes right out of bounds at the 30. Pretty terrible punt there. So Bills are going to have it 1st and 10, their own 30, a minute 49 to go in the half with 2 timeouts, up by 7 already. And they receive the second half kickoff. So let's see if they can set themselves up for a double dip. Allen to throw on 1st down. Fires it. That's caught quickly to Zay Jones, I believe. Yes, Zay Jones on the catch. 7-yard gain there. It's going to be up 2nd and 3 at the 36. Allen to throw. Fires it out. That's caught. Knox. 1st down up to the 44. 8-yard pickup there. 1st and 10 Bills. Allen to throw. Fires it out to the left side. It's picked off. It's picked off. Is he going to go all the way? Who is this? Is this Ramsey? I can't. No, is it Campbell? No, it's Antonio Johnson, the backup free safety. Oh my gosh, I feel dumb. I can't remember names. But that's a pick 6. The Jaguars going to tie it up here as the Bills were attempting to extend their lead. And Antonio Johnson says, "Nuh-uh, give me that. We're tying this thing up. If the offense can't do it, I'll just do it myself." Cue the Thanos meme. So that's going to be with the PAT, that's going to tie us up here 17 apiece. I'm assuming they're going to make it because they have an actual kicker. The only teams where I can't assume they're going to make it are really the Cardinals and the Seahawks. And that PAT is good, so we're now tied 17 apiece here. As that kickoff gets away, fielded at about the 3. And it's going to be returned to the 24-yard line. So 1st and 10 Bills at their own 24. Both quarterbacks here have now thrown a pick 6. Allen changing the play here on 1st down. 53 seconds left to go, 2 timeouts. Allen to throw on 1st and 10. Fires it out to the right side. That's caught. Zay Jones on the slant. 5-yard gain there. Makes it 2nd and 5. As the clock continues to tick, Bills just going to take this in a half, I believe. Probably going to run it here. No, they're going to throw it. Screen pass, he just throws away. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 with 9 seconds left to go in the half. Backed up to their own 28-yard line. Let's see what they do. There's no way they don't just run it here, as they just want to end the half. Bills, he hands it off. Allen hands it off. Not the Bills. To Cook, but the Jaguars take a timeout, so the Bills are going to have to punt it. It doesn't matter, though, because unless they return it for a touch, he fair catches it. He fair caught it with no time left on the clock. Boy, that's a genius maneuver right there. So we're all tied up 17 apiece here as we go into half. Bills are going to get set to receive the second half kickoff. It's not often we're still tied at halftime. Oh, that kickoff goes deep into the end zone. Field for a touchback. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bills at their own 25. Here comes Josh Allen and company, looking to take back the lead. Allen hands it off. That's Singletary. On the left side, Singletary finds 5 yards there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 at the 30. Allen to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out to the right side. That's caught. Shakir. That's going to be a 4-yard pickup for him. Makes it 3rd and 1 at the 34. That is only Shakir's 2nd reception. That's pretty rough. 3rd and 1 here at the 34-yard line. Allen moving, Davis in motion. Cook up the middle. Nice hole. Gets it all the way up to the 42. 8-yard carry there. It's 1st and 10 Bills. Allen fakes the handoff on 1st down. Fires it out to the right side. That's caught. Kincaid, as he picks up 2 there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 at the 44. That's Kincaid's first catch of the game. Allen to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure, he gets it away. It's caught. Knox breaks a tackle, and he works all the way to the Jags 40. Gets a few extra yards after making that grab. It's 1st and 10 Bills. I got to blow my nose. I'll do it after this drive. Allen to throw on 1st and 10. Fires it out to the right side. That's broken up, incomplete. Zay Jones can't hang on. He got hit from the front and from the back. Not much he could have done there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 40. Allen hands it off to Cook, left side. And Cook weaves his way through for a 5-yard pickup there as Taven Bryan from the Jaguars gets hurt on the play. That's not good for them. It's 3rd and 5 here at the 35-yard line. Bills looking to move further into Jaguar territory. Allen to throw on 3rd down. Fires out to the right side. That's caught. 1st down. Zay Jones makes the grab. Gets it all the way up to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Bills. Allen fakes the handoff to Cook. Allen to throw. Under pressure. He breaks the 1 sack. He gets away from another. He's going to run it. And all that effort just to pick up 6 yards there as it's 2nd and 4 at the 16. Bills in the red zone now. Allen to throw on 2nd down. Rolls out to his left, fires it, incomplete, misses his target. Too far out of bounds. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 at the 16. Allen fakes the draw. Allen under pressure. This time he does go down. Dwayne Smoot, and I think that was, I don't know who the other guy was. I couldn't tell. But they get him for a sack. That's going to push him all the way back to the 32. They're going to have to settle for 3 here. About a 49-yard try, I believe. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Bills take the lead back by 3 points now. It's 20-17 as they're going to now kick it back off to the Jaguars. And I am going to go blow my nose and hopefully feel slightly more or less congested because I always feel congested when I'm streaming. Excuse me. Oh, I'm back. Oh, looks like the Bills just got the ball back. Forced the Jaguars to punt. 1st and 10 Bills, their own 20. That throw by Allen is caught by Kincaid for a 9-yard catch there. For a 9-yard pickup there. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29. That throw by Allen is caught by Gabe Davis, and he breaks a tackle as he works it all the way up to the 40. Bills moving the ball pretty quick here on this drive. Looking to extend their lead here. Get it away from a 1-score game. As Allen sets the throw on first down, fires it. It's picked off. Jalen Ramsey picks it. And he gets a block. Is he going to go? He's going to go. Touchdown. A third pick six in the game. Holy moly. What a block there, too, on the return by the linebacker, I think it was. That springs him free, and he's going to bring it all the way back to the house. PAT's up and good. Jaguars take the lead. 24-20 here, as they get set to kick it back off to the Bills in this third quarter. That kickoff is fielded in the end zone, and it only gets returned to about the 20, so it's going to be first and 10 Bills at the same spot they started last drive. Allen to throw on first and 10. Fires it left side. That's caught. Davis for a big play there. 18-yard catch. It's going to make it first and 10 Bills at their own 38. Allen to throw on first down. Fires it out to left side. That's caught. Kincaid. 6-yard gain before he goes out of bounds. Makes it second and 4 at the 44. Remember, football math doesn't make a lot of sense. They started at the 39, got to the 44, and it was a 6-yard gain or whatever it was. Anyway, Singletary, he goes all the way up to the 49 of the Jaguars. So it's first and 10 Bills in Jacksonville territory. I might have been completely off on my numbers for that football math thing that I just said. I don't really remember. As Singletary catches that screen pass, breaks a tackle with a stiff arm, and he gets it all the way up to the 33-yard line. First and 10 Bills. Allen hands it off to Singletary up the middle, and he gets a nice carry all the way down to the 21. He has 4 carries for 21 yards right now, or 25 yards right now, I think it is. That's impressive. First and 10 Bills at the 21. That's Cook back in the game. Allen hands it off to Cook. Cook cuts it back from the left to the right side, and he gets an 8-yard pickup there. Moves the ball all the way to the 14-yard line. It's second and 2. Allen to throw on second down. Fires it. That's picked off. It's intercepted again. Allen throws another interception. What is that, the third one so far? This one to Tyson Campbell. It's going to be first and 10 Jaguars at their own 8-yard line. Oh, my gosh. Bills' great drive going ends abruptly as the Jaguars take it away. Etienne on the first down carry. He picks up 6 yards there. It's going to make it second and 4 at the 14-yard line. Here we go. Lawrence to throw on second down. Fires it out the right side. Picked off. Pick 6. Stephon Gilmore. Pick 6. Easy. Touchdown for the Bills. They're going to take the lead back here as they get set to kick the PAT to go up by 3. PAT's up and good. Bills are now up by 3 points. So this is another instance of the defense saying, all right, fine, offense, if you're not going to do it, we'll do it for you. As that is the 4th pick 6 of this game. That is insane. That kickoff gets away. It's going to be fielded at the goal line. Here comes the return. And the return gets sprung a little bit. That's going to be first and 10 Jaguars after a great return up to the 36-yard line. Excellent starting field position here as Lawrence looks to try not to immediately turn the ball over again. Lawrence to throw on first and 10. Fires it off to the left side. That's caught. Etienne over the middle. It's going to be a 9-yard pickup there. Makes it second and 1 at the 45. Lawrence hands it off. Etienne on the left side. And he gets nothing there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 at the 45-yard line. Lawrence changing something about the play. Lawrence hands it off. Etienne up the middle. He cuts out to the left. That's good enough for a first. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. So after 3, Bills are on top 27-24, while the Jaguars have it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. 15 minutes to go in the game. Lawrence changing the play. Lawrence to throw on 1st down. Fires it out to Etienne on the swing pass as he gets nothing there. Able to get it through the tackle to the 50, but that's where they started, so all he did was avoid losing yards. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence to throw. Fires it quick. Slant. Incomplete. Chark can't hang on. Brings up 3rd and 10 at the 50. Lawrence changing the play here. Chenault in the backfield. Mind you, Etienne is in the game. DJ Chark in motion. Lawrence to throw. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Chark. That's going to be a nice gain there of 18 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 Jaguars up to the Bills' 32-yard line. Lawrence changing something. Lawrence hands it off. Etienne, right side. And he gets a nice hole there as he works his way to the 22-yard line. That's a 10-yard pickup and a fresh set of downs. Lawrence changing the play. Lawrence to throw on 1st down. Fires it out to the right side. That's picked off. That's picked off. Tre'Davious White. Is he going to go? Can this be the 5th pick 6? He breaks 1 tackle. He does get brought down. Alan Lazard catches him, but not before he returns it all the way back to the Jaguars' 37-yard line. Lawrence throws another interception, and the Bills have it with the lead already in Jaguar territory. Allen to throw on 1st down. Fires out to Kincaid on the right side. That's a 4-yard gain there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 at the 33. If I didn't know any better, I'd say neither of these quarterbacks want to win this game. Allen to throw on 2nd down. Fires out to the left side. That's caught. Knox. That's going to be a 5-yard gain there. Brings up 3rd and 1. Up to the 28. Allen changing the play here on 3rd down. Allen to throw on 3rd and 1. Fires over the middle. That's incomplete. Zay Jones can't hang on. That's going to bring up 4th down. Bills are going to go for it here on 4th and 1 in a goal line offense. Zach Moss in the backfield. They hand it off. Reggie Gilliam up the middle. The fullback dive. And he picks up the first with a 5-yard carry. It's 1st and 10 at the 23. When in doubt, dive it out. Allen hands off to Cook on the left side. And he works his way all the way down to the 11-yard line. 12-yard pickup there, and it's 1st and 10 in the red zone now for the Bills. Allen hands it off. Cook, left side. He gets brought down from behind. Only a 2-yard pickup there as Devin Lloyd catches him. It's going to make it 2nd and 8 at the 10. My bad. Allen hands it off. Cook up the middle. He gets stuffed. Pushed back by 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Dante Fowler making the play. It's 3rd and 10 backed up to the 11-yard line. Where this set of downs started. Allen to throw. Scrambling up the middle. He's going to take off. He makes one man miss, but he can't get enough for the first. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 3. Will they go for it again? No. So they went for it earlier, and it proved pointless because they're just going to end up kicking a, what is this, a 20-yard field goal here? Yes, 20-yard field goal. It's up and it's good. So the Bills now up top by 6, as it is now 30-24. And they're going to kick it back up to the Jaguars. Oh, excuse me. That kickoff is fielded deep in the end zone. Parker Washington takes a knee. It's 1st and 10 Jags at their own 25. Lawrence changing the play here on 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw on first down. Scrambles, fires it downfield. It's caught. Lazard, he's behind White. Touchdown! Not normally known as a deep threat, but Alan Lazard cooked Tre'Davious White there. Christian Benford couldn't make up for it, couldn't catch him. That's going to be a touchdown. And with the PAT, the Jaguars can now take the lead right back. What a play. What a throw, what a catch. As the PAT is up, and it is good. So the Jaguars now up on top, 31-30 against the Bills here. All those interceptions, and what's it led to? Absolutely nothing, as we're in a shootout here. Bills field the kickoff at about the 2, and it gets returned to the 23-yard line. First and 10 Bills, their own 23. Down by 1. 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Allen to throw on first down. Fires it out to Knox on the flat. That's going to be caught, but for no gain, as he gets taken down still to 23. Second and 10. Under 8 minutes to go in the game. Allen to throw. Fires it out to the right side. That's caught. Kincaid on that catch there as he gets it up to the 35-yard line. Good catch there. Good gain there. First and 10 Bills. Allen changing the play here. Clock running. Allen to throw. That's a quick throw out to Kincaid on the left side, and that's caught for a 5-yard pickup there. It's going to make it second and 5 at the 40. Clock ticks under 6 now to go. Allen to throw on second down. Fires it out quick underneath. That's caught. Singletary. He only picks up 2 there. It's going to bring up third and 3 at the 42. 6.5 minutes. Now it's down to about 6 minutes to go in the game. Accelerated clock is a beauty. Allen to throw on third and 3. Fires it over to the right side. That's incomplete. Zay Jones can't hang on. Brings up fourth and 3 at the 42. Let's see what the Bills do here. They're going to punt it away from their own 42-yard line. That punt goes directly to the end zone. So that's a touchback. It's going to be first and 10 Jaguars at their own 20. Here they come. On top by 1. All they have to do is not do anything awful, and they'll be fine. That's a nice carry by Etienne on the left side on the first down, and he's going to get 20. So, yeah, not doing anything awful is looking pretty easy right now, as that first down carry goes for 20 yards and gets a fresh set of downs for the Jaguars. Etienne, get him to the outside and watch him go. Lawrence hands it off to Etienne again, this time on the right. And he makes a nice move there to get his way down to the 45-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 5, and it's going to make it second and 5. Under 5 minutes to go in the game now. Lawrence hands it off. Etienne, right side. This time he's going nowhere, and he gets hurt on the play. It's going to bring up third and 5 at the 45. That timeout stops the clock with 4:37 to go in the game. Lawrence in empty here. He's changing something about the play. Lawrence to throw on third down. Fires it over the middle. That's incomplete. Lazard can't hang on through the hit. That brings up fourth and 5. Jaguars going to have to punt it away from their own 45-yard line. Bills defense gets the stand that they were hoping for, as that punt is going to hit at about the 6 and go into the end zone. So Bills are going to have it first and 10 at their own 20-yard line after the touchback, as they get set to try and take the lead back here late in the fourth. Allen hands it off to Cook, right side. And he gets about 2 yards there on the cutback. Makes it second and 8 at the 22. Under 4 to go in the game. Both teams in a spot where they really don't want to save a lot of clock. Allen to throw on second down. Fires it. That's incomplete. Singletary can't hang on. And that's going to bring up third and 8 at the 22-yard line. Allen to throw on third down. Fires it downfield. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Jalen Ramsey on the play. That's going to get fourth and 8 back at their own 22. Bills are going to have to punt it away. The kick does get away. It's going to go all the way, get fielded at about the 23, and return to the 33. So about a 10-yard return there as the Jaguars offense comes back out. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Ideally, the Bills never see the ball again, but this is the Jaguars, so you have no idea what's going to happen. Lawrence to throw on 1st and 10. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Chark all the way at the Bills' 45. Huge first play of the drive. That clock is now ticking under 3 minutes. 1st and 10 Jaguars. Lawrence changing the play. Lawrence to throw on 1st down. Rolling out to his right. Fires it deep downfield. It's knocked away and complete. Stephon Gilmore breaks that pass up. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10, still at the 45-yard line. Lawrence hands it off. ETN left side. And that time he gets nothing. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 at the 46. They got to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Lawrence to throw on 3rd down. Scrambling around the pocket, he just throws it away. That's going to make up 4th down. And they're going to have to punt it away before the 2-minute warning. 2:01 to go in the game as the Jaguars are going to punt it back to the Bills from their own 46. Or from the Bills' 46, my bad. When I said their own, I was assuming it was, I don't know. I said it weird. It was from the Bills' 46. That goes out of bounds at the 20. Bills have it 1st and 10. 2-minute warning, didn't really have a break. Jaguars up by 1. This is potentially the Bills' last chance. 3 timeouts, 1:54 to go, 2nd and 10 at their own 20. Can they do it? Allen to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out to the flat on the right side. That's caught as Knox keeps just sliding through tackles. That's going to make it 3rd and 5 after a pickup of 5. And the Bills use their first timeout with 1:43 to go. I don't know what they didn't like, but they didn't like something. It's 3rd and 5 at the 25. 1:43 to go. Allen throws it. Quick slant. Zay Jones incomplete. Can't hang on. And now the Bills have to go for it. They can't punt it. They cannot punt it. They don't have all 3 timeouts. Oh, I was not expecting that. That startled me. Oh, the Bills take the lead. Holy moly, I was not expecting someone to come home. Nobody's supposed to be home yet. Why is he home? That's interesting. Bills take the lead with 15 seconds left to go. Man, that kind of took all the wind out of the sails. Lawrence to throw on 1st and 10. He fires it out left side, incomplete, just threw it away. They need a lot of yards and not very much time. 9 seconds left. 2nd and 10 from their own 19. They got to get at least to the other 30 or the other 40 to even have a shot. Lawrence under pressure. He just throws it away again. 4 seconds. It's Hail Mary time. Down to a Hail Mary now. Down by 2. Lawrence to throw. Fires it out to the sideline. Incomplete. Wasn't going to be enough anyway. And that's going to do it. Bills beat the Jaguars 33-31. Oh, my gosh, that was startling. I did not expect anyone to come home, but they did. But anyway, the Bills rise to 3-2. Jaguars fall to 3-2. Fall to 1-4. My bad. Yeah, sorry I wasn't able to talk during most of the last bit of the game, the most exciting part. But oh, that scared me. That genuinely scared me because I wasn't expecting the door to be opened at all, and it just blew open. Someone came in. There's someone that lives here. It's not like somebody broke into the house or anything, but like, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I really don't do this when there's anybody else around. Mostly because I yell a lot when I'm doing it. Or at least I just talk a lot. And it's just, I don't feel like trying to explain what I'm doing. But anyway, Bills win. No upgrades. It didn't seem, I don't think. Or maybe they did have an upgrade and I just blacked out while I was doing it. But Sean McDermott got an upgrade. Did the Jaguars get any upgrades? Doug Peterson has has enough for 2 upgrades apparently after that. Breakout player, Miles Jack didn't have a good game. Yeah, he's not even a sub linebacker, so I don't really know how he could have gotten enough plays to do that in the first place. Tandem breakout. Oh, Tyson Campbell did break out. He got some XP. That's nice. Elite QB, we did not win, so it doesn't matter. It's always tough to beat Josh Allen. Yeah. Who cares? -5 play rate. I gotta hurry up. I gotta get through this real quick so I can go through the stats, and then we can be done. Because I gotta get this done before he comes back in. Oh, that's stressful. That is very stressful. Let's upgrade Doug Peterson, go through the stats, and we're going to call it a day. Oh, he gets 2 after-school tutorings in one go. That's impressive. That's good. Ugh, they're kind of building for next year at this point. Already down to 1-4. It's hard to come back for that. Hard to come back from that. Anyway, box score. Being quick about it. Josh Allen. Both quarterbacks were bad. Josh Allen was 26 of 45, 57% completion percentage, 199 yards, which is scarce. 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Bad. Trevor Lawrence, 17 of 41, 41% completion percentage. That's atrocious. He had 308 yards, though, which is insane on only 17 completions. 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Bad. Very, very bad. Travis Etienne, 24 carries for 112 yards. James Cook, 16 for 77. Josh Allen, 5 for 59. Devin Singletary, 4 for 25. Leonard Fournette, 4 for 15. And Reggie Gilliam, 1 for 5. Receiving yards, DJ Chark had 7 catches for 180 yards. Pretty great day. Alan Lazard, 2 for 93 and a touchdown. Had that big one down the sideline. Dawson Knox, 7 for 49 and a touchdown. Gabe Davis, 4 for 41. Dalton Kincaid, 6 for 38. Zay Jones, 5 for 35. Devin Singletary, 2 for 19. Khalil Shakir, 2 for 17. Travis Etienne, 5 for 16. Mercedes Lewis, 1 for 11 and a touchdown. Laviska Shenault, 2 for 8. Defensively, solo tackle leader was Devin Lloyd with 8. Assisted tackle leader was Tyson Campbell and Tremaine Edmonds, both with 7. Total tackle leader was Devin Lloyd with 13. Tackle for loss leader was Josh Allen with 4 sacks. Trayvon Walker had 3. Josh Allen had 2.5. Ed Oliver had 1.5. Dwayne Smoot had half a sack. And AJ Epinesa had half a sack. Interceptions. Pull up the touchdown tab. Tre'Davious White had 2. Matt Milano had 1. Teron Johnson had 1 and a touchdown. That was a pick 6. Antonio Johnson had a pick 6. Tyson Campbell had a pick. Jalen Ramsey had a pick 6. Stephon Gilmore had a pick 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pick 6s in the game. That's insane. Nothing special kicking or punting wise, or kick return or punt return. 2 good coffin corners, but that's about it. But yeah, that's going to do it. I'll come back probably tomorrow to do Houston and Atlanta. Probably not tonight. But yeah, so good start to the week. 2 games down. Bye week's taken care of. So, yep. See y'all next time. Hopefully I won't be interrupted again. So, see ya.